What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Ball Don't Lie, the Ball Don't Lie podcast. We're finally in the offseason. Last time y'all saw it, Dev noticed we're up 3-1. So we could just start with that. Congrats to the Nuggets. His first full season of the pod. First full season with the pod.
Part-timer.
Yeah, congrats to
He's
He's already on vacation, bro.
Y'all going crazy.
First day out. He hasn't been here since the playoffs, to be honest.
Been on vacation all the time.
Hey, we should ask him who won the finals, see if he knows. I'll tell you guys, I'm like,
We should ask how Tyler Hero did it.
just playing a 6 he was a 6-man in the final, or never played, but he was on the bench.
He was for the last game. Yeah, Sarah's playing all bad.
Trollinized, he was right at the end of the day.
For the season.
That's that foresight.
Yeah.
We can talk about Jokic if we want to. I don't know. We kind of already talked about a lot of stuff.
Ain't even much to say, man.
Congrats to the Congrats to the Murray on Jamal Murray.
Is
Congrats to
CB
Omari.
going anywhere? Hell no. Mike Malone was
They offer them the money, they'll leave.
the parade was fun. That was the first time Jokic actually showed any of his emotion.
Yeah.
I want to stay on fucking parade.
I think that people saw that he thinks it's just the job and doesn't really care about basketball. So I guess he showed that.
He said,
I guess he was.
he said,
This
with
is
the
pretty
parade?
sweet, y'all too. Yeah, we even knew it was not fun with the parade at first.
He's officially the best player in basketball to me.
LeBron's still alive.
I agree.
He's lacrosse.
LeBron's still playing.
Right.
Shut up, nigga. Said you.
Jokic in that right now. Jokic in that.
Yeah, Jokic got
Do you
it.
think Jamal is the best point guard in the league?
No.
You saw Paul Pierce? Was that Paul Pierce or I think he was that?
I can't put that on the agenda. That's too bullshit. Like we can't entertain that.
I see where he's coming from because you won the championship.
I hate that logic. That logic is dumb.
But he wasn't the best player on his team, so
He played good. He played great. It's just
That's a
best point
team
guard in the
sport.
league.
It's not.
yeah.
Curry had no help against the Lakers at all.
Yeah, Curry was on the Nuggets.
I follow that
Curry was on the
logic.
Nuggets. I was 35.
Yeah, I follow the logic. Like, if you win the championship and you're the best player on that team, you're the best player in the world to me for that season. So that's like I had stat last year being the best.
Jokic.
Yeah, but Jamal was. I mean, he played lights out, but he wasn't the best player on that team. So
He's definitely a top 10 point guard, though. We can agree on that.
I agreed on that. Yeah, we went down the list. He was like right there.
I mean, I saw like De'Aaron better than him.
That's still, 10 point guards. Can you name me 10?
We did this.
Off the dome, nah, I'm not.
Yeah, so he's up there. He's in the top
That's
10.
fair,
Yeah.
So I still don't think he'll be an all-star, but that's
we'll-
we'll for another day.
Let's see what.
All right.
That's it for the Nuggets for.
Yeah, congratulations.
Because that was up 3-1 last time we talked about it.
The parade, that's pretty funny. So
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think about them talking about the Lakers? Think that was corny?
Oh, yeah.
they're trying to start a rivalry. Then they're forcing.
LeBron commented about what
It was like-
Malone said.
Yeah, it was-
And then he said,
It was
I didn't remember what it was. I thought you had it.
No, I don't have. I don't keep LeBron tweets. There's probably something like I'm always in their head. Rent free. Hashtag the kid.
He said, he said, he said, I think I like vaguely remember. He said something about their light. No, he said the Lakers. He was like, their light. They can enjoy their light, but I'm the sun. Like I'm always, shining.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You're the
But basically, LeBron said, I'm him, nigga. I did
He's bored
this.
right now, man. He's bored right now.
Yeah, I mean, he was like, oh, I was out in Europe, like chilling.
Yabba do Old Navy.
Yeah, I'm doing all Navy. So
Trevor
he
said something too about it, or he commented under it too. But he doesn't have the credentials to be talking crazy. Like
Hey.
He's funny.
yeah.
I'll let him talk. I like.
Yeah, champion.
You remember when Montrezl was like, "Mom passed her," and you put like 100 emojis in the comment?
No way, never.
Yeah, he was giving like a note to his mom and thing. He was like, "Oh, you're good 100," something like that. Calling front house.
I remember this play where he was on the Thunder. I think DeJounte Murray was guarding him. He was going in face and he was crossing over. He's like,
And he pointed to
that was just great.
And he's a character, dude.
All right. Let's get into the big news that dropped. Was it yesterday? I don't know. Bradley Beal
Oh man, fuck that.
to the Washington Wizards. Let's recap the trade.
Hassan.
Yes. Chris Paul to the Wizards. They also get Landry Shamet, multiple second-round picks and pick swaps. Want to give thoughts? You can do it since Bradley Beal's your third favorite player.
He's top
That's his
five.
third
He's
meet.
top five.
He's got to be Steph, Harden, Bradley Beal.
That's Hassan's third favorite meet. So
Katie's over Brad. So you got
So go ahead, give your thoughts on that.
that's your fourth favorite meet.
to claim it there.
Fifth favorite meet? All right, yeah.
I got it.
We're a basketball podcast.
He says ghetto gaggers.
He's about to have the Wyatt Mills Spencer bets the next episode. So
Nigga, we on ghetto gaggers.
All right, let's get into the analysis. So, shoot, I feel like Brad's career is like the perfect NBA career to have, honestly, because
Let him cook.
besides winning.
okay.
I
But
seen
as a
a
player,
tweet about
like you build up loyalty with the fan base. I don't know why Washington's like so loyal, but they paid John Wall the Supermax too. So like, I guess Washington.
Before you continue, players, let me just explain something to you. They got new GMs this offseason, so everything that they paid in all the time was an old GM group. So they have new GMs this offseason. That's why they traded him, because they didn't like what the old GMs did. But continue what you were saying.
But I mean, I think they wanted to start anew either way.
That's what I'm saying, because the old GMs gave up these contracts that they didn't want to, like, oh shit, we wouldn't have.
And then he has like seniority within the organization. He knows everybody. Everything gets transferred to him too. So you want to get that out of the way. So you have your management running everything.
Exactly.
But yeah, so he got paid $250. Obviously, he didn't deserve if that trade happened.
Paid player in the NBA.
Yeah.
And he's not the third best.
Yeah. So see, if that trade happened for Steph or Dame, that's a veto automatically, right? You're not trading those type of players for second round picks, but you got to pay the same amount. You know, level of finesse is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So that ties back to the contract that he has and like the leverage that he has to. And he has a no trade clause too.
Yeah, they're insane no trade clause. It's not even just a regular one.
That's why I don't think he went to the Heat, or he got to choose his destination, and they had to choose whatever trade that was like good for him. So you know how they wanted to trade Ayton or they wanted to get Ayton from the Wizards, and he's like said no, like you have to trade Chris Paul, and they had to like consult to what he wanted.
He's the only player in the NBA with a no trade clause.
Yeah,
He's the only player. I don't know why.
That's the only player.
He does not like that. He's him. Apparently,
Or that Wizards GM was in there doing crap. Bradley. You had to want that no trade?
Yeah, they really believed he was a franchise player, and the leader said shit, which is crazy. But
I don't think they thought that. I think they just
why pay him $250?
They just say, here's your bag, but you
maybe
the two of
yeah, like I said before, like ticket sales and all that too, like that helps for the Wizards, him being their star player. But then so him being the player that he is and getting the money that he is, and the no trade clause puts him in like a perfect situation to go to literally any team that he wanted to go to.
Yeah.
So like he'll say no, like they want to start anew and they can't without his permission, so he'll go anywhere that he wants to. And so they have to trade the second round picks and they have to trade the players. And the trade is a good trade for them, because at the end of the day, it's either Chris Paul or Bradley Beal. You want Bradley Beal on your roster rather than Chris Paul, even though the money is significant.
What about injury?
Because that's only 4 people on their roster. So that's good for Phoenix, and I think it's a dub for them. But I mean, like they still lack defensively. They're not going to be as great unless they get defensive players. They have Vogel as their coach, but they're top 3. They should be a top 3 team contender-wise right now. As of right now, I gotta see what they pick up. Like they still have the vet men people that still might want to ring chase, and then
they don't even have the vet men. Well, they have the MLE. Well, yeah, vet men.
And then they have the mid contract player too. That you can
there's two mid-level exceptions. There's a taxpayer mid-level. There's a regular mid-level. They don't have the taxpayer because of the fucking contract.
That's like 4 maximum, 3 maximum super.
It's gonna have to be all like
It's so crazy.
ring chasing, young stuff like
So
that.
they don't even have one mid player. They can't get like a Dante DiVincenzo, Bruce Brown type of player.
I'm not too sure on that, but they definitely have. If they have one, they have one, and they don't have the full amount. So there's like a certain amount of fees. I think it's 12 million. They definitely don't have that full 12 million. If anything, they don't have it at all. I'm not too sure. I can't comment on it.
I like Sheba's aggressiveness. Like I understand, like you got rid of Monty Williams. Maybe that was the wrong move now after this trade, but hindsight is 2020. And he's gotten KD in his tenure. He got pushed by the best player in the world.
Yeah, he's been there for like a couple months. Got 2 fucking max contracts.
But he's aggressive. But I want to hear your take on it, because you don't think having 3 super team is going to work out.
Yeah,
I disagree.
I think this is a lose-lose trade. I think it's a rare situation where it's a lose-lose because, well, like if we're talking about the value that the Suns got, the shit you gave up was nothing. So in terms of actually the value in the trade, you won that significantly. Obviously, Bradley Beal is a great player. He could play off ball. He could play on ball. He could.
No, that's a weakness.
Yeah, exactly. He's a 3-level scorer. He's a smart basketball player. I think he has good leadership skills, but you pretty much, like we talked about, hamper yourself from getting any decent players around them. Now, they could still trade Ayton and like get a get a set of role players, but it's going to be minimal players like looking to ring chase. You can't sign anybody looking to get any type of money. It's going to have to be minimum guys, and you kind of constrict your roster. And I don't like it for the Suns because Bradley Beal gives you something that you already had. You had Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, who are scorers, some of the two best scorers in the league. That's not what your problem was. In that Denver series, you had trouble containing Jokic and then stopping the other guys when you were doubling Jokic. So what did you need? You needed more defenders, and they basically said, no, we're going to get another scorer, which is going to be great. Their offense is going to be elite. They're going to be one of the fucking best offensive teams in the league. Bradley Beal and Devin Booker could all play off the ball, and KD can play off the ball. So that's going to be crazy. The offensive
at point guard too.
Yeah, offensive perimeter scoring is going to be crazy. Mid-range, on point. They could play selflessly. They all can average like 7 assists if they wanted to. So that's not going to be an issue. But defensively, who is going to be on the team? That's going to be the lockdown defender. Like, who's going to chase Steph around the screen? Exactly. Yeah. Like, who's going to chase Steph around the screen? Like, no one's going to guard. You know what I mean? Who's going to chase Steph around the screen? Who's going to leave the watches one-on-one? It's like, you don't have Josh Okogie's rights either. So he's going to be. No, you do have Torrey Craig's. Yeah, they have Torrey Craig's and Jock Landale. That's the only two players.
And then campaign too for the 2-way contracts. He's on
campaign's the only person who's like currently a contract.
He's on the roster.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
And then those 4 players.
Craig and Landale are players, but they got their rights, so they could come back. Josh Okogie, they have nothing. I think they have Terrence Ross too.
No, I think Devin says.
Everyone else is free agents. Except campaign.
So that's good and bad because you can construct a roster amongst those.
Not really, because you don't have cap flexibility. You have to sign minimum.
Yeah, but you find those guys. Yeah, you get main guys that can play with those 4 players.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think, and maybe they'll prove me wrong. This is where it's going to come in. If they can get good quality players to sign up for these minimum contracts, it's going to be good. But I'm just skeptical that that's going to happen because of a lot of teams have cap space this offseason. Free agency is not that great. Like, you're not going to get good quality role players that are willing to take minimum contracts.
It depends, like players that got hurt or players that were former shells of themselves.
Like what type of players do you think are going to join this team?
Otto Porter type of level.
It's like, can you rely on this fool? Didn't even have to play basketball in a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got those type of players, you get those type of players that want to have a bounce back season to get a higher contract next year. Like Otto Porter, when he joined the Warriors, wasn't as good the year before. Then you got a contract.
So they got to gamble with their free agency, basically.
Not a gamble. I mean,
it is a gamble.
It's always a gamble.
If they're not vet, because if they're not gambles, they wouldn't be signing vets. It's a strategic gamble. Like, you're not getting Lonnie Walker on vet minimum.
Yeah. The only thing they can hope to like get people to sign is like the hope of winning a ring on the team. Like that's all you have to like be tell like
or guys who had bad seasons like looking to try to bounce back. But they have to have terrible seasons in order to get to that point.
Other than that, I just feel like what you said earlier too. Like the Suns have an offensive overload. Like they need to diversify. I think they need to diversify.
I think it's overload.
Dude, they have KD and Booker already. That scoring is like good enough. And then you get Bradley Beal as like
but when it comes to being like they're all since they're all 3 level scorers, you know, like it's not as, but it's redundant, but it's not as like getting in each other's way because they can each score different ways. It's not like
they'll be fine.
Offensively, that's what I'm saying.
That wasn't limited. That was amazing to watch.
But that team had a solid cast. That team had a solid supporting. The Golden State Warriors of KD, he's trying to bring, which is fine.
That's the only comparison.
But their role players, didn't they have who'd they have on the bench?
Shawn Livingston.
Shawn Livingston was on the bench. Never missed a
They
100% from the
The only reason they could get those type of players is because Steph had like the lowest max contract ever because of his ankles, and that's why they could get KD and keep.
Also, times are different. Like the rules have changed around contracts with the tax player mid level. Before, back then, the difference was negligible. It was like $2 million for a vet minimum and $5 million for the MLE. Now it's like $2 million for $2 million for the minimum and $12 million for the MLE. So it's like now that difference is different.
Isn't there like less willing? There's another one in between, isn't there? Something like that, like another contract.
Yeah, there's a taxpayer mid-level and just a normal mid-level. I'm not exactly sure what those numbers are, but those are the two.
We got to see what they get, but I mean, them getting Vogel helps them a lot for their defensive identity, and like offensively, they don't need any help.
Still need the personnel.
They need,
it's not enough. You're not out there defending.
That's why you get the personnel to help the supporting, or you get the personnel supporting cast to help these sport players.
You know what would really help this? You know, in like hindsight, like 2020 help them out. McCallum comes out. Those guys would be like, demons, like, count down, they want to trade it. I'm saying, like, you know what the type of players they need? Those type of
if they still had Mikhail on this team, it would literally be like,
no fucking shit.
That's like the main thing.
It's contract.
I wanted Cam Johnson to end up on the Lakers somehow, but
Dude, that guy's such a good player. He's one of those players that like fits perfect, like not perfectly, but almost very well on everything.
What do you feel about this trade, Omari? Take.
It's kind of like you gotta kind of see how it is. You wonder if they're gonna do PG look or they're gonna get a PG.
I think they should.
I'm sure they will.
You want to play at a
PG
faster pace.
What PG are you getting? I think
Campaign. He got campaign.
that's even. He's not even a
Campaign
point
one of the
guard.
best in
Like
the
that.
world.
Like you're just getting more scoring.
No, don't even. I think PG book is what they got to do.
Had Bev
Yeah.
if you want to come from in.
No, PG. No, I'd be one
that you get out of
That's what I'm saying.
Here for him, I'm saying not him being PG. Like Devin Booker's PG, he was doing it for a while. Chris Paul's in here, so he has like some use.
He has
With that
yeah.
line, the good point.
The position doesn't matter. That's him.
But like, yeah, I guess I mean I agree with the sense that like it depends on who they end up actually finding like realistically. Like if they could realistically get, because it's like you know how many 1,000 times we heard the Heat say undrafted, like these dudes, you know what I mean? Like if they could find some dudes who are
That's a good
undrafted or whatever, feel like they got shit to prove.
Yeah, they got this down to learn how to work overtime.
Right. But if they could find things like that, then I feel like sky's the limit.
If I'm them, I think I'd try.
That's damn near impossible, though, right?
Yeah, I mean,
They're gonna get
that's
close
also
on
a culture
culture.
thing. It's a Heat culture thing.
Why do you think it's a losing for the Wizards? Yeah, babe.
Because they give up your franchise player for second round picks and Chris Paul.
$200
round
million
picks is crazy.
I mean, you're gonna get something.
I mean, yeah, in sense of cap release, but it's like you got nothing back for him. No, you're not getting anything back for Chris.
Chris Paul's an L. You just got an L. Like
You're getting waived, or the Clippers are
Yeah, I was
trading
saying,
him to
like a
Robert Covington.
The Clippers said they're only gonna get him if they're waived. That's what I heard.
What?
The Clippers will only get him if he got waived.
No, that's impossible. That means he's getting waived because no one else
Yeah.
is trading for him.
Yeah, so that's what I heard. Like that's on the way they go after.
Yeah, so you got nothing. You got second round pick.
So they're gonna pick CP and
I think the Lakers are
How are
trying
they
to
gonna
get
use
him
it,
if they're like.
Huh?
before
How are the Clippers gonna want to utilize him? Are they gonna
Point guard.
get him and Westbrook, or they're not gonna want Austin? They're not gonna want Westbrook.
No, man.
We'll see. Yeah.
Westbrook is really good for them.
I think it's good for the Wizards to find these like.
But you got nothing for him. You literally got
Just let him go.
KP still contracted there.
It's like, okay, it's good in the sense that you don't have to honor that contract, but it's like you're basically saying I'd rather get nothing for you than pay you this money. That's what has to
No second clause, bro. Like
It's like bullshit. I don't know why they gave it to this man. We've been talking about this for like literally since the season started. We would have not given that
just
contract.
imagine if Damian Lillard got
No
traded for
trade.
that package.
No
Every
trade.
turn got traded for that package.
That's insane.
Jokic got
No, it would have veto. It would veto.
David said would come out the great.
Dude, the no trade is the crazy one. The no trade.
That's all you got him.
What
Like
do we do with the no trade?
if you're a player,
He's him.
you would be Bradley Beal.
Was he starting on the ball? What was he doing? Getting a no trade? What the
He diffy. Yeah, I seen a tweet that was just
I
like,
remember people saying it was crazy. And even now it's like, yeah, because the no trade, like,
it's even crazy. Yeah,
like
'cause-
when you're a franchise that wants to win, or you're in the middle, but you have a player that's really good, but you can't really do anything to. You want to get like pieces. Yeah,
You can't contend. And that's what the Wizards were at the time.
they're trying to contend though.
They were trying to, but they're not gonna.
Like think about the Boston Celtics right now. They have to pay Jaylen Brown money, or they're gonna like fall down in rankings. Or
Well, he's also a much better player than Bradley.
and he was a top 15 player this year. So, but is he worth freaking 300 million? No,
With the way the NBA is running, that contract by the end of it might not be like the biggest contract in the NBA. You know that?
Still a lot of money though.
It is a lot right now.
He's gonna get paid more than Steph. Is he a better player than Steph?
No, but he's a young player. Like it's not the worst. I'm not comparing Jaylen Brown's contract to Bradley Beal because I think he's a much better player. He's younger. He has room to grow. Bradley Beal got paid this money as a 28-year-old player. Like
He was dropping 30 though. That's true. So he's supposed to be a franchise player.
Jaylen Brown's on a winning team that's been to the conference finals like what 3 or 4 times.
That's why.
20 years old.
Made one playoff.
Yeah, like playoff push, but he had talent. So the context is kind of similar.
Yeah.
Like you're forced to pay as an organization, you're forced to pay these types.
Maybe if Bradley Beal and the Celtics doing this, it might not have looked as bad, but he wasn't. So
But like I mean, shoot, the reports when they're coming out of him saying that he's going to get traded, like he's a piece where he can elevate a team to be a championship level contender because of the ability that he has to score as a
his contract, though, the thing is his contract is going to severely restrict the team that he's on.
It is, but I mean, him being a second or third level player is like puts you at the top, literally a contender because of it.
I mean, the Suns are a contender, obviously, because
Not without him, but any 30 NBA teams would be a number one contender with him.
Like, no, if he says to the Spurs,
You know what I mean, though. Like if you put him out as shoot, if you put him on the Trailblazers, they don't in the playoffs.
Put him on the Thunder.
they're not a contender, though.
They put him in contention, though. I mean,
For what? The playoffs, the contender.
playoffs,
Sure.
yeah, or second round. You can get past,
That's a good team.
get past the second round, yeah.
I don't know, bro. They can't even get past the first round.
Well, they're putting one in tower with
Mavs having the defense. We put him with like that offensive juggernaut.
They'll be talking about that offensive overload again. That's the problem. You're just banking on offensive. I don't know about.
I'll say this: like, put him teams that we think are contending right now and need his ability would put them over to top.
But don't get me. You're talking about in theory, yes, in theory, but it's like you got to take his contract into account. It's like, yes, you're putting him on these teams, but they got to send back like 4 or 5 players because how big his contract.
I mean, shoot, we saw the trade deal that they gave to the Suns. If you put
Chris Paul's making a fuck ton of money also.
We get a bad
Miami. Talk about Miami. If you got sent to Miami, they're getting Lowry and like they'll be that.
Don't get Robinson fat ass contract, Kyle Lowry fat ass contract, and the picks like.
So I mean, you can find a team that has contracts like that too, that aren't worth it.
Who though?
Kyle Lowry and the particular.
He also doesn't know trade about, so he could just be like, nah, I don't want to play with him.
So you feel like I think Miami would have taken that offer. It was Duncan, Kyle, and first round.
Yeah, I mean the $50 million a year, dude. It's like you got 4 max contract on the Phoenix Suns. It's kind of crazy. That's why I'm looking at trade Aiden. I want to trade Aiden for multiple role players.
If you can survive with a Steven Adams, Clint Capella, like Nick Claxton as your center, and then
Claxton's pretty good, but yeah.
Those guys are
it's like they're not worth as much.
But it's not. Yeah, like Aiden makes a lot.
Dude,
I'm calling you was the max.
No, he's getting paid.
Oh, yes, he's getting paid.
Yeah.
If I'm Phoenix, I'm calling the Trailblazers. I'm like, give me Nurkic, give me some other guys.
Harden's getting paid as much as Beasley too. I mean, Nurkic's offensive. He's bad.
Yeah, it's but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Give me Nurkic plus role players.
Yeah, exactly.
And then for 8, that's what
I wouldn't be bad. Like, I mean, he's not untouchable. They'll put him on the trade block.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
I'm sure they're still shopping. Yeah.
I mean, if they keep him, they keep him. If they don't, they don't. Like, and I was with Chris Paul too. The man got shipped on a plane to New York. Figured out the news.
Yeah, he was a good one.
Happy.
I have a question real quick.
Did you see that interview, Good Morning America? They asked him like, so what did it feel like finding out about the Wizards? And he's like, I was just as shocked as you. And then they said, so how do you feel about it now? And he's like, next question. Like, moving on.
Good.
Like, he did not feel happy
to know about the Rockets trade and this one.
Yeah, because
the trio of washed point guards, the Clippers for Wizards and the Rockets. It was Russ, Bradley Beal, John Wall, and Chris Paul.
So where do you think the best fit is for Chris?
I would say the Lakers.
Yeah.
Coming off the bench. Him and D'Lo as a 1-2 punch. I like that.
I think D'Lo is a better player than Chris Paul.
Take him off the bench, right? D'Lo
would start. Chris Paul come off the bench, like, because D'Lo can tend to be a shot chucker, and when those moments come, you put Chris Paul in. But otherwise, when he's hot, when he's on his game, I think you keep D'Lo in the game, and that's kind of, I like that dynamic.
I don't know if Chris Paul has the type of ego to come off the bench. I think it's him and Westbrook have the same level of ego. It's just what I mean. What are you talking about? He didn't accept it. That's why he got traded.
They were losing. He didn't accept it. What does that mean?
He didn't accept his role as the 6th man, right?
What are you talking?
He wanted to be a starter in the NBA.
I don't want you, dude. He was playing off the bench for multiple months.
Okay, you could play.
They lost a lot after they lost a lot when he was starting, right? They're like, we gotta chase this shit up. Westbrook was off the bench, and like some stuff drastically changed. But also, LeBron was also a little bit injured, so I don't know how to.
You guys are still losing though. You blaming on LeBron, but do you think? So you're telling me the Westbrook?
That's the example of bad roster control.
Yeah, that's
very super stuff. Yeah, man. Do you think Westbrook fully took into the 6-man role?
When they were healthy and like Westbrook was coming off the bench, yeah.
Well, at this point,
there's no way he was happy.
Into it.
I don't believe he was happy.
No, he was starting with the Clippers.
Huh?
He was starting with the Clippers.
Yeah, me
later, like
and I think when he got released from the Jazz, he wanted to go to teams that needed a point guard so he could start, like Chicago and some other teams.
I don't think he cares about coming off the bench at this point.
Neither Chicago wouldn't allow him to. I think it's gonna.
You know, like these people are like AI robots. Ego, it does not compete.
Carmelo's not in the league like that. You gotta fit to one
certain
people.
I'm saying some players do that, but I'm not saying like it's not like players can't change and develop. Like Vince Carter said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna play a 21-year career coming off the bench." Like that's players change. Chris Paul could be like, I'm 38 years old. It's my last chance to win a ring. I gotta take a vet minute and be a role player.
Yes, yeah, I think it's fortunate.
Like Howard did that shit. Like people could change. His
personality. I mean, like it was forced, kind of forced.
I don't see what us.
He was forced to change his game into play as a role player.
Okay, yeah, but that's exactly what's happening to Westbrook and Chris Paul.
Well, I don't think they're accepting.
Well, Westbrook is. I feel like Westbrook's a
I think you're both
story,
right. You both are saying like different things, but you're both true. You're saying people could change. You're saying people's mentality. Like you're both. I feel like you're both right.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of hard to like, dude, you're the best player forever. Like from high school, middle school.
He's saying that a couple people like won't change it. You're saying people do.
Chris Paul has been the best player on this team for the last how many seasons? Like 4 or 5. Yeah, okay. Since the Rockets,
Rockets as a second man.
Since then,
But he's not like a captain of his team like forever.
Yeah.
He's always been that captain. Like realistically.
but even if he comes to the Lakers on a vet min, he'll be a leader. Like, I don't think
He
that.
wants them. I still think he wants money.
Well, no, shit, who doesn't want money? But it's like,
I think he.
okay, but I'm saying, like, if he wants money, he'll go to a non-consenting team. If he wants a championship, he'll go to consenting team for Chad minimum. That's what I think.
I feel like at the end of the day, he'd probably still prioritize the ring because he said he wants.
No, I don't think Chris Paul thinks like that. I think he wants money and he wants the ring too.
That it's not gonna happen.
He knows. I'm sure he knows that's not.
I
Yeah,
make a choice.
We'll see.
I'm sure he knows
We'll
that's
see
not
what he
realistic.
chooses because it's been like
He's a strong simultaneous. Chris Paul.
because it's been like simultaneous for the past for all of his career. Yeah, but the Suns were contenders. He's been with the Rockets as a man.
No, but I'm saying, if the Wizards waive him, he still is making that much
Wizards weren't
money.
even
So
that bad
it's not
either.
like
You can make more money. That's the thing. You know what these players like.
He's always been
Same with Westbrook. I think he wants more money too. I don't think he cares about it.
He's always been in position to contend.
And get paid.
That's why. But right now, he's not in a position.
Yeah,
So he has to choose.
But he can also get a respectable. Like if he gets $5 million, I'm not going to be like, "Oh, he wants money." He's a like, you know what I mean?
Why, dude? Draymond dropped $27 million in things. I could bring it more.
Well, he might. Shit.
Yeah.
Because he's never been with another team. Chris Paul.
I feel it's kind of crazy for these players now. I heard like the average salary for a player is $10 million in the NBA.
It is, but it's like,
What are you gonna do if you want to contend? Like,
Yeah, so he's gonna have to
Chris
shoot.
Paul knows he only has a couple years.
I mean, I'll try to work with you here, CP. Like, come on,
I think you want
He
to
gets
choose it.
injured. He's not reliable. He doesn't perform. He's already like he's got 8 years old, bro, and he's not doing like being top 15 player. Like, sorry, bro, you got
He
like
averages 9 points a game now. Like, what do you? How much you expect?
hey, bro, you're off the bench, buddy. Take it a league.
League sometimes I think you put him
That's exactly what I'm coming to the office. See, this man, hey, his job, give him a raise, man.
because he can like put him in. He can put himself in a position to make more money and have longevity in the NBA. Because if you choose a vet min and it doesn't work, like you're out the league in 2 years. And you come off the bench too.
Just get a new contract.
That's a role. Just get a new money. That's it. Like, the league chooses when you're out the league, not you.
If you help a team win a championship, you get a second contract.
Right? What if he doesn't? Not the league, right?
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, well, you want money right now or you want to help
He's
the
already
team
about to
win
be
a
out the league.
championship?
He's almost 40.
Yeah, I think he'll play till 40. It depends on what he does.
But is he gonna play efficient basketball?
Yeah.
The thing with LeBron playing 40 and Chris Paul playing 40.
thing is, like,
You're not getting the same
When he retires, he's not going to be making that type of money ever again in his life, unless he.
But he's already
XQC got
see
more
them-
money than LeBron, so let's not.
You see them commercials?
It commands a big.
Chris Paul got mad sponsorships and shit. He's alright, man.
No, but
And he's the third highest paid right now.
In a year, like,
But
but
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
make 15 million or like maybe
He's not gonna spend if he didn't work a day in his life for the
doesn't
next. He's
matter
not
though,
gonna spend
baby.
his money.
The
Like,
amount of money you're making though, it's still kind of crazy. You gotta take a.
Listen, he's been in the league for 20 years. Like,
he's
for all this.
he's made the right now. He's made the third highest right
But
now
he's smart with his
of
money,
active
though.
players.
He's Allen Iverson. He's
Say to make
Like-
$1 million, you're gonna want more to make more than $1 million,
Nah,
right?
bro,
Okay, yeah.
after a while, you're like, nigga, like, there's only so much money you can use.
Some players
Like,
don't think like.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, he still wants a
makes
chip.
smart decisions.
Yeah.
Psychologically, there's actually diminishing returns. Like, you when you get that much $1 million, like trying to get this much more, like he's what is he at? What do you think his net worth? Like 100-something million or something?
More.
That he's made over his career. Yeah, it's like you're trying to get for an extra like 10 million. It's not worth your happiness of getting a championship.
Exactly. Okay.
Like psychologically, that shit is not even worth it.
He's
I
running.
think
Yeah,
what
he's getting
team
bags
is
to other
right? I
many
mean,
other
like,
places.
putting yourself in a position with
Yeah.
more money is.
That's just greedy at that point. Like you're 36 years old. I mean, if he wants more money, like I said, he can, but he's gonna have to choose between the championship chase or more money. Like if you're not gonna get both.
Yeah.
No way.
We'll see what the Clippers pay him. I don't think they can afford.
I think they could trade him for him though. Like Marcus Morris.
Oh, yeah, he was unhappy right now.
That's what I'm
He said
saying.
he was unhappy.
For CP3, like, he's like, you gonna use Marcus.
Marcus Morris is unhappy. Oh my gosh.
I get it.
You're happy? Get the fuck out.
I mean, fuck it.
Go to the Wizards. Don't be honest.
Yeah, man, Marcus Morris is not actually not that bad. Marcus Morris is actually not that bad. We're not like, he was
Had a
happy.
bad season.
He said he was because he was starting most of the season. I think like when they made some roster changes, his role like
Yeah,
quickly got cooked, and
Oh,
then
He wasn't performing.
It was like, oh,
Yeah.
I fuck with Tuma.
bro,
To me, like, I let Marcus Morris play more than me because
None of you let.
and I like he wanted Morris to step up in the playoffs. I remember he said this, bro. What happened?
Every time him and Ty Lue were like our best friends, so you let him play like as a starter more.
Morris.
Yeah, him and Morris.
So I didn't
Oh,
play
that's
but
crazy.
two.
Yeah, so that's why Morris is playing more. Because people were like, why the hell is Morris even starting?
Hey, Kevin Durant try not to form a super team challenge.
How's the
Oh
win?
my God,
He can't
bro.
do it.
Hey,
Cheating ass
Well,
niggas.
5 super teams in 5 years. This guy, bro.
It's actually hilarious how
Only
many
sad
words. He shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Never left
Oh
goals.
my! If this one fails, it's gonna get laughed off the face of the.
Bro, Steph Curry has his wingman. No, man, I'm yeah, I want to leave.
Hey, man, it's gonna suck when none of them can guard LeBron and AD.
Yeah, Matt Brown knows right.
Yeah. So Nuggets at 5.
I tried to see well to guard freaking Devin Booker and Bradley Beal.
Do you think the Nuggets are winning? But they're like, now we're chilling. Like, honestly.
Hell no! What the fuck? They did nothing. They're just chilling.
Right now, yeah.
Chill. Like, they couldn't guard Jokic, and they still can't guard Jokic. Yeah, the play.
What do you say?
Not off.
I don't think.
Their problem was the Nuggets, and they're like, yeah, let's not fuck.
I think they're better than the Nuggets now. Well, I mean, they'll have 5 on their roster, yeah.
Dog.
Because I thought the Nuggets were only like
What have they elevated above the Nuggets at? Besides, okay, they're better.
Tell me those moments.
Yeah, exactly.
They only have 5 players now, but offensively they're way better.
And the players they get are probably going to be Dookie Water.
But offense
I think they'll match the styles of play that they have.
They might hit up Shabazz Napier, see if he will come back.
Dog, they're gonna beg DeMarcus Cousins to come guard Jokic.
I gotta give respect to the champion.
Marcus Cousins going crazy in Puerto Rico.
No, please not Boogie. Colin from Taiwan.
They had JaVale. JaVale would be a good addition to.
Yeah, call him Dallas. Say, dude, give us Tim Hardaway. We'll give you Aiden. Give us Tim Hardaway, the 10th pick, and JaVale McGee.
Send it.
I think this trade also put like pressure on other teams to make moves, and I think we'll see stuff during the draft.
I'm not scared. If I was a Nuggets fan, whatever.
Yeah, I sleep.
Really
sleep. I sleep. Shock.
I think people will catch on to their action.
They didn't fix their problem, like Bezler said. They didn't fix their Jokic stopping problem. Like, if you can't stop Jokic, you're gonna lose the game.
They didn't fix the
If you don't stop Jokic, you're gonna lose
29 other teams.
Okay, but in the West, and you're the Suns, and you're likely gonna go against the Nuggets, you're gonna lose again.
I think
They're probably hoping that the Lakers take the Nuggets out.
Nuggets will get figured out next year. I think they won't
Figure it out.
Yeah, I think they only have 2 actions that work. Like if you stop everybody else, then
We're all the way to a championship.
yeah, no one can fix it. But I think
Look at this man. This
the same thing is not going to work.
It's real league, man. Come
I'm
on.
not discrediting them. They should be at the top. I think that the 2 actions are going to get figured out next year.
You know what I like?
By who?
But some other team, obviously the Suns. I don't know who yet.
LeBron
They
James.
lost 4 games.
But we're obviously seeing different teams making trends to try to win a championship.
Well,
now
until we see those changes, we can't say.
yeah, I know, right? Or not good. It's still number 1.
Okay. Respect. I didn't think you were saying.
I just don't think they'll win the next.
Do you know this? Like, you know this Jokic Murray? Well, actually, it's kind of hard to say. You know this Jokic Murray thing? Like, showed me how like a star guard and like all like.
But Kobe Shaq didn't show you that.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Like they reminded me of
No, don't say that.
reminded. I'm not saying it is.
They're not
gaslight.
James Harden and Joel Embiid too.
Every time I see that Kobe Shaq video, I can't take a stare because it's always like Miles Bridges and whatever.
The good thing about that combo, the good thing about that combo though is that they feed off each other and score off of each other. Like there's no other tandem in the league that does that.
That's why I was gonna say like the guard and like big like duo works.
No, I mean, but that's only works for them.
Yeah, for them and like.
Well, I guess if you want to say LeBron AD, LeBron plays like a
True, and it works, and it does work.
does work.
Other than that, I really can't.
Win a championship, which you mean it doesn't work to that level.
What we're talking about now, this is different. LeBron is one of the greatest players ever too.
Yeah, it's 39 now. That's what I'm saying. Like it worked though. I mean, it has worked recently. It's not like it's.
Dude, LeBron is putting up crazy numbers too, though. Like it's LeBron James.
I'm just saying this.
You can't compare LeBron
He put up 29 in the finals. That's like
it works.
very normal.
It's like talking about like things in the past that like show you things.
Yeah, okay, but like, let me say this: like having Steph and Clay and people trying to copy their style of putting them up 6 3s, like you can't because they're generational.
That's impossible.
LeBron is generational, right?
Also,
Jokic is generational.
Steph is higher than 2 best shooters of all time. That is not gonna happen. Like
So it's hard to make that though.
Like think about that. Yes, no, but it's easier to make a star guard and a star big than the 2 best shooters of all time on a team.
It is easier, but I mean, it's still hard because the league.
It's just because of Jokic. Like, nobody don't need more generational strength. This is Jokic is because he's such a good playmaker.
Works with. I mean, they played for so long, so that's why.
I'm saying, but Jokic could do that if it was a Jamal Murray and if it was, let's say, Devin Booker, he could do the same.
For sure.
Yeah, it'll be better.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. Donovan Mitchell, he could probably do the same thing too. So they're both.
This stuff is sucking.
Yeah,
He was such a good performer.
he was okay. The rest of his teams was up pretty bad.
Right? I see that every time on like TikTok and shit. Now it's funny.
That's not crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was also with this last thing with the Chris Paul, the Warriors trying to trade for him too. Did you see that before?
That goes back to your point of them putting him on the
bench. Yeah, off the bench.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad bet, you know.
I mean, I think still need out like 40 assists.
He'll know his place in that system. He knows who his big dog is. He'll just run the backup thing and have leadership.
Draymond replacing?
No, I think Draymond's gonna get extended.
Speaking of Draymond,
Sorry.
yeah, I mean, that was a transition. He declined his $27.5 million player option and will become a free agent. Thoughts.
So does he want more money now, or he wants to get signed for a minute? Like, what does that mean? No, not that. Not minimum. Wrong word.
What did you say?
Wrong word. Less. But does he want like? Is he gonna?
You want to play with
Lost a long. No. You see that tweet about him saying he's like a Taco Tuesday with the bros?
That was a fake tweet.
That was him.
That was fake.
No,
bro. That was a fake tweet. That was
I got
That's not. That's what I first. Yeah, that's what got me at first too. But I clicked on the profile and I was like, oh, I didn't have the thing on it.
Oh, there's no way this dude's trolling. Like, you know how people say he's on Rod's meat?
It's something he would say that, so I was like, what the fuck? But I had to double check.
What did he even say though? Like,
He said like me and LeBron about to go drink this Lobos. With
Like, I'll see you tomorrow for Taco Tuesday. I'll bring the Lobos.
Yeah, something like that.
Insane, yeah, bro. Like, very much could have been real. Like,
Yeah.
anyone would believe that.
This one, I found it. It's the troll one.
Yeah, see,
Taco Tuesday at your place tomorrow night. Hey, King James. I'll bring the Lobos.
That's good. He got.
Hey, one of these, we should. Are you allowed to drink on YouTube?
Yeah,
We should bring the Lobos in. one of these games, one of these times.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, every player does it though. Like if you're looking for a long-term contract, you want to
everyone opts out.
Yeah, you want to opt out and then and they get a longer term contract. So I think Golden State's still gonna sign him for more money now.
He said he wants to do well. I don't know if he said this, but there was a rumor that he wanted to extend his contract till Steph Curry's so they can like finish together.
Yeah.
Pause.
But I think Steph will never leave Golden State. I don't think Steph will ever.
No, but I'm saying he wants to do the same length as Steph. I don't think he's leaving either. Where's he gonna go? Maybe Lakers, but that's about it.
No, I mean him go to Portland. Him actually not getting an extension and playing in for his last season's a smart move by him because
this is gonna be his last payday though. He's getting old. He wants to get his last payday. You know what I mean? As far as to go.
How old is he? 35, 34?
Yeah, he's up there, 35, 36, something like that.
He's younger than Steph and Clay.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's
like 34.
He's like 35, 34 then. But yeah, he wasn't a freshman when he was
33.
Oh, wow.
He just looks old.
He has
Great hair in his beard.
He has so 37, 30 years old and he's done, right?
Yeah.
Another good 4 years, or another good 3 years.
Well, I mean, his game might not age poorly, but
His defense is the biggest thing that matters to
this is definitely his last big payday. Like after this contract, it's going to be probably like lower mid-level type stuff.
Yeah, if he even wants to play him, I think he might be done to do.
We're got niggas so already in the media, so when he
already in the pod,
he might just
He's smart.
Right, if Draymond
Transition to his next
Draymond
part.
leaves the Warriors like his raps, their defense is actually crumbled, like done.
I wouldn't say it's raps. You have freaking
Yeah, I would say it's a raps, but
I don't think they're like a chance without defensively. They're gonna
You have Steph. Yeah,
They're gonna fall apart without Dre.
But he wins. Wings a great
Wiggins too. Yeah, I'm seeing.
Mega is a good defender.
They might trade him.
They want to get rid of him.
Yeah, apparently they keep him in Jordan Poole. That's what Dumb Lady said. But I mean, you say it for Mike, right? Yeah. So we'll see. I like what you
Ship
did
that nigga to the Rockets.
His name Mike.
Hey, no unintended. Yeah,
Ship
I think
him
if
to the
Draymond
Rockets.
stays though, do you think he'll go somewhere else? If Draymond were to leave, where do you think he'd leave?
Probably the question. That's really the only.
LeBron, man.
He kind of fits us too because we got shooter. Somebody bring back D'Lo, Reeves. We got some.
Yeah, just trade him in for Vanderbilt in the starting lineup.
Basically the same.
Send him for the Celtics.
Yeah,
Him and AD
leader.
front court.
I think he'll get 80 right. I think he'll make sure 80 is like
That too.
on it too.
$1 is that. And then we got. If they get that money, keep like Schroeder, we could get Draymond, we could get like Nas Reader, some other big off the bench, and that'll be nice.
We're gonna still keep Rui and Reeves, right? We're gonna get.
That's like main priority.
Wait, I'll talk about Rui. I think he's leaving.
No, I don't think so. He can't even choose. By the way, we could say fuck that. You're coming back.
Did he say a quote where he's like, I had a happy time here or something? Or what does it say? He said,
I had time.
Yeah, had a good time or some shit.
Yeah, she was.
He speaks in Japanese. Some interviews and they like it's weird. The translation to we like.
I'll translate for that next time. Don't worry. I
got you.
They translator. Yeah, so I guess he's gonna get command more than 27 this year. What is insane, right?
Who?
Dre.
Oh, Dre. Yeah.
Because
he might get less annually, but he might get more. Like he might get like a 4-year 80 mil. He's getting 20 mil a year, but it's like more money over.
Yeah, that's you.
You know what I mean? He might want security as opposed to.
No, another team that would be good for him is Portland. Portland would be a good team.
That's what I said earlier.
I don't think so, bro.
It helps.
Portland, Stephen Curry.
What's up about
Which line said?
That's funny.
Or we could talk about
He's not a poor
a year
man.
ago.
He's just
The system would be a poor man.
Yeah,
Stephen Curry
yeah,
was
but
the Blazers.
That's what the eyes that we're saying.
Dude, I saw something where like Stephen Curry's true shooting percentage is top 10 the whole side.
I mean,
Everyone else is a center. It has to be now.
you know how much the threes
62%.
yeah, the threes and high in that so much.
free throw shooting
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, 90%. Oh, I still time.
Yeah, so the Blazers are showing no interest in dealing the number 3 pick. Damian Lillard remains adamant that he wants to stay in Portland.
I mean, he's been saying this for years now. I think the media is trying to
He said
make
that he
something
wants
out of
them to trade
nothing.
the pick.
Huh?
He wants them to trade the pick though. So
Yeah,
like,
but
they're at a
they said
standstill
they don't want
basically,
trades. So
We'll see during draft. I mean, this is the closest it's been for him to get traded, and we can feel the pressure
Yeah.
from the media. The media is damn near pressuring him to get traded because
trying to bully him into
Yeah,
because
because it's crazy. At
they're
this
telling
point.
him one thing, and he believes one thing, like they're gonna make the playoffs, but everybody else in the whole world thinks that they're not gonna make the
Yeah.
playoffs, and we know it. So they're kind of pressuring him to go to another team.
Like Scoot's not finna make them niggas, you know, like
No, but people
contenders,
want.
like-
I like
like
Scoop.
I know,
like, I
no,
don't think too.
but I'm
If you
saying
get-
like
if you get School Sharp and the shit that you traded for Dame, that's a good rebuild start.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like if
Why
they want
wouldn't they do
if they
that?
keep Dame and still try to just keep their pick, like you know, like
This is
is
another, like,
it's a
small-
dumb situation.
telling
Like
you
you're gonna
got-
be there.
You got
in
Simon,
the same
Dame,
spot.
School, Sharp, like
Yeah, like-
playing this small forward.
Yeah,
No,
and it's like another
They just gotta get rid of Dame. Like,
Brad thing, like a Bradley Beal situation where you're in the
Well,
yeah, I'm a good, really good player. Yeah,
And he does have a new
It's like a lower, yeah, it's like a lower like comparison. Yeah, you saw a really good player, but your team sucks, and you think you guys can win, basically. And
That's
so
just
he has
sad.
so much command over Portland, like he damn near owns the franchise at that point.
Dude, like even if they knew trade the 3rd pick, the best player you could get is like Zach LaVine right now.
I heard Zion like
Zion, but I rather
Orlando really wants him, but really,
yeah, I'd rather have Brandon Ingram.
so you're giving up on Zion too?
No, but if we're talking about winning now, Zion has never played in a playoff series. I don't know what he's going to look like. I don't know his limitation.
Like seen him play, it's 27.
It is, but I need like Brandon Ingram has at least gone through a playoff series. He's been in the league more years. I know what I'm getting from him because although he also gets injured quite a lot. He plays more than Zion.
Yeah.
I'd take 56 games over 28 games. You know what I mean?
He's played like 140 his career.
Yeah.
insane over 4 years, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna see a lot of Zion very soon.
And I just like Brandon Ingram's skill set better. He can score from all 3 levels. He's an underrated playmaker. He's good enough defensively. So Zion's game has limitations where we don't know if he's a reliable shooter. His defense, like we've seen him block shots, but he's not actually a good defender.
Yeah,
like
that's on defense.
so, it's like although the ceiling is higher potentially, I'm still worried about it if we're trying to win like in the next 2 to 3 years. Brandon Ingram, I know what I'm getting, and I could build around that, like get a big that could cover for him defensively, things like
I
that.
think Dame and Zion would fit better than Bi would, because you can have Zion in PNR situations with.
They would, but again, I'm not. Zion's too risky for me. Like, there's too many ifs with the injuries,
The
with
reliability
the
factor, the reliability
with the even on the court stuff. You could have question marks for him, not only because he doesn't play, but because what he does play, his game is not the type of game that he has no holes. He's not really a jump shooter. He doesn't have like a mid-range game. He doesn't he doesn't cross people over. He's really only to the rim.
Yeah, he's one of the best.
We've seen players like Giannis, though they're dominant, get it to the rim, be stopped many times in the playoffs, and Zion's not even as dominant as Giannis. So it's like it's concerns for his game.
Giannis still hasn't been stopped in years, though. I mean, like the people that stopped Giannis are other generational talents too, like Kawhi.
Shit, Bam's a generational talent.
Jimmy.
Bam stopped Giannis.
Yeah, multiple times.
So yeah, like they did this freaking swear, they did the Boston one.
Yeah, it's a team thing, but still, like, they don't have generational talent on the E.
I think it's more of a team thing, though.
That's what I'm saying.
But that hasn't happened in years, like since the bubble.
Well, it happened this year.
No, I mean, he saw like his numbers are insane. He missed like 50% of his free
The
throws.
team lost.
So
He has a backbone now.
Okay,
so.
yeah. If you want to say team,
Pause.
yeah, that's fair.
And Zion's not even out, so it's like he's shorter. It's like the wall might not even have to be with all centers. You can do a
But
wall.
then, if you want to go back to like the business side, obviously, like if Charlotte makes that pick, him and LaMelo, ticket sales is a free.
Well, yeah, they can afford to do that because they have. It's not like they're contending. They know this.
It would be a different story. Just it's right now.
That's what I'm talking about for Portland specifically. Zion's
So
obviously.
you can get him on the court and he performs, and then like
You say it though. That's why I can't. I can't.
yeah, a couple months ago, I was calling him a bust, and he still is a bust to me because he doesn't play.
But the way we keep bringing it up, because he's an it factor, because if and when he plays, he's just
It
dominant.
seems that like he doesn't even care. I saw a commercial with him with the what's it called? Sierra Mist, what's the new star? Starry. Dude got bigger. I saw his cheeks. It was way bigger than him.
I mean, he's not playing like he's. I know. Yeah, I know.
Dude, there's a weight clause in his contract. That's insane. It's like the Colin Murray thing, like watching tape. Yeah. It's a weight clause.
So you're getting babysitter.
Yeah. Like you're not gonna get money because of the weight clause. Like, you got a weight clause? No, it's like, I don't know.
You didn't know that?
Another player.
Yeah, he has a weight clause.
That's the only reason he got the max.
I thought that was a joke, bro.
Nah, sure.
And you got players talking about like, if he took his nutrition,
Did he actually all have weight clause in their contract too? But it's
but that's like also
You know, Kyle Lowry weightlifting, like, how that's pretty like.
Yeah, I know. It's just like your BMI has to be like.
They have to account for his cheeks.
Feels that every year, but absolutely, it's fun.
They gotta account for the
I
gamblers.
think New Orleans would still be like with Zion if he took his nutrition seriously, his workout seriously, but they don't see that type of trend with him.
Is he stupid or something?
Just like showing the dedication.
I feel like he don't know the game. I feel like he don't know the game.
No,
for
he's
real.
too busy. I don't say. Never mind.
I feel like he's talented and he was born to play the game, but he don't
Yeah,
love
it's
it for
privilege.
real.
I feel like he's privileged.
You don't
He's
love it
One of
for
those
real,
people,
like-
that people saying up like, who was on Paul George's podcast saying that not everybody loves the game. No. On Paul George's podcast, someone said this. I think it was
Demar.
DeMar said.
Oh yeah. He said
was
a lot of
saying,
it.
they're like
A lot of people.
100 players they don't love it. He's probably one of those dudes that don't.
And then when you get paid, you're like, oh, I'm just done. Like I don't.
Because he knew he was gonna be. He knew he was gonna be that guy since high school because he had so much exposure and so
Since
much.
middle school, niggas in seventh grade.
That's what I'm saying.
Yamming.
Yeah, I'm done with Shaw White.
He's playing for the old men probably in middle school. Like
He looked like a girl, man.
He's not a football player. He looked like an NFL.
we talked about
Dude was 13.
Yeah,
Just
we talked about
like
this last week too. If he plays like if he plays the same trajectory of games, he'll still get a max contract next. He will contract. He will because
unfortunately.
which is crazy. I mean, like if you're Zion, do you blame him for acting the way that he?
with who though? With what team? Brazzers?
Get inside. Get inside the evil angel.
Yo, best said that so perfectly, bro.
Nah, dude.
Speaking of
Austin,
Look,
Nah,
you
but
are
dude,
right though. Like off the potential alone, until he like reaches over 30, he's gonna get contracts off his potential.
Charlotte would offer him a contract. Like if they're in the same situation that they already out 4 years.
Just a Miles Bridges upgrade, like in Christian.
and he has a really good point guard. Could feed with Zion.
Nah,
And
J. Cole not paying him.
J. Cole.
J. Cole not paying him. Yeah.
I saw that J. Cole was like part of the group to play.
Yeah.
It's like that factor. What if? Because he's already a 2-time All-Star, playing like 40 games. He plays like the
I
first
hate
half
that
of the
nigga.
season.
That was the craziest shit ever. Like certain things should be vetoed by the league if fans vote.
Was
You know,
a starter?
he was.
Yeah,
He got voted into being a starter.
40
Like
games this season.
that's why
supposed to
he
be the
needs
face
to
of the
just.
league. Like,
They need to like have like a a
well, now they
contingency.
do the 65.
man, we got some
that's
back
facts,
space.
that's Yeah, because it's fans. Yeah,
All NBA. It's
niggas had Zaza Pachulia about to be an All Star.
They were
Like
saying about
that shit was insane. Like
they're saying about the top.
I was
three.
in there like.
And like Ja got guns. Zion addicted to porn. And
Jay-Z
George
sucks.
is just ass.
Hey, I can't. Let's see that shit.
And then they have like Darius Garland. Oh, he's gonna be stuck in Cleveland for the rest of the time.
he was good one year. Like, yeah.
And then they show like a random player.
Oh, bag finesse. They call the bag finesse.
And they show a random player. It's like you don't even know who this guy is.
Dude, I was trying to remember the next person after DG, like, and JP. Like, who's
Yeah, it was a random guy. I'm like, you don't
No,
even
I have to remember this. I know this. Hunter or someone, right? Hunter?
No, I don't think that one. He was in that class. John Hunter was in that class.
Yeah, what is in there?
He was drafted by the Lakers actually, 4th pick.
DeAndre?
Or no, might be 4th, but he was drafted by the Lakers.
I think it was Atlanta. Oh, they traded for the pick, right?
Yeah, it was Anthony Davis trade. He was in the podium with the Lakers hat on. Like I remember that. Yeah,
And Luka with that.
it was straight to the Pelicans and the
I
Pelicans.
am correct. It is DeAndre Hunter. I was right.
Yeah,
I know my NBA guys.
Jared Goff.
Really? DeAndre was in that draft.
He was drafted by the Lakers.
Oh, man.
What a Rui.
This next thing I want to talk about, boy,
These.
Rui was probably honestly Rui
Was he
has
14?
had the best playoff performance
Out of all of them.
out of all of them. Well, I guess John.
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 I still was him, though. Oh, my Grant was here? All right, go on. Go on.
This shit, when I was reading this or like writing it up for the agenda, I couldn't help but laugh, bro. So there's a few calls from this one player that we got to get through. I mean, straight up, some of the funniest shit. No, I wouldn't just read it for you.
Another Jason Kidd type of quote.
No, I'm gonna guess who it is. I think I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the quotes, and you'll probably figure out as I'm reading this. But if you let me call the plays, I can get you 40 anytime I want. I also believe the Timberwolves run that Pat Bev in the play is more special than the Denver Nuggets championship run. When I retire, they'll say I changed the game. Those are 3 separate quotes, by the way. They don't stay that's in a row, but these are all Karl Anthony Towns quotes.
Karl Anthony Towns.
I mean,
That's the most insane shit.
You know what I think it is? I think he's trying to force his way out of Minnesota.
By being stupid.
you think this is what he's trying to
By being stupid on podcast, bro.
I heard what Jimmy was talking about, bro. I'm sorry, man. Like, this shit is crazy.
Jimmy was always right. Jimmy was never wrong.
I mean, like, thinking about it, the change the game code, like, I guess the 5 shooting threes. What are you thinking about?
He wasn't the first nigga.
Yeah. Dirk, like, what are you talking about?
What does he do?
Yeah. Dude, you're the 3rd best power forward in Timberwolves history.
He's not even the best center in the league. Pat Bet said he was.
Now, at one point, he was like top 3, top 2. I remember because
He's never been the best.
Like, give me KG, give me Kevin Love, and then Cat. Like, those are the, like, unite.
No, power forwards?
Yeah, in Timberwolves history. Not even
big man. Timberwolves big man. Okay.
Fucking Nikola Pekovic, I'm taking him over.
What do you think his mindset was? It has to be he wanted out of Minnesota, right?
I mean, he needs a reality.
No, nobody just says dumb stuff like
Right? Like, I don't say dumb stuff for a reason.
Some dudes really are just like have no self-awareness.
Bro, he needs a reality check. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say.
I think it's strategic. I don't think he's.
It's one of his personalities. You know, he's like talks sexy and talks on deep. He really like really though. Like this is one of his personalities talking.
There is rumors of him going to New York. Good.
If you want to change the game, you got to win playoff games, and you ain't won a playoff series. Boy, hair. So you gotta.
What's the game 7?
I think Jokic is going to change the game.
Put your money where your mouth is, Cat. You got to show us something. I want to agree with you because he's really talented offensively, but you just talk too much. Like,
He really is talented, man. He did everything.
What if he comes to the Lakers? Just Gabe's inserting the Lakers in every comment.
no, I don't want him here. He talks too much, bro. I can't fuck with that.
He talks too much. I can't have the post game in their own thing.
I'm built for this.
I should be up there with Kareem. Like,
Pat Bev was good. He had good energy, but he's like, oh, you know what you're getting from Pat Bev.
he just
I don't think Pat was even know what voice you're giving out of him. It's not honestly.
But he's like,
Did you see what Shaq? I don't know if you ever had this on. Shaq said he's inducting Jokic like to the elite company of big men. Like he's up there.
he's up there for sure.
As he should be.
Yeah.
Where do you think he is though? Like what ranking do you think Jokic is right now? I know it's like
All time?
Centers? Nobody centers are
Top 20?
I don't know, but top 20 centers of all time?
No, centers. I think they're players.
Like
top 10.
10, top 10. Then we gotta start naming names at like
Bill Russell, Kareem, Wilt,
Shaq.
Shaq. That's fine at least.
Or centers, right?
5. Who else can remember? Did you say Kareem, right?
Yeah. Kareem, Hakeem, Bill Russell,
Wilt, Shaq.
Shaq.
Well, if I can't think, I'm not gonna count W.
David
Robinson forward.
Yeah, David.
Yeah, I guess with the days with.
like what? Why you say like that?
I mean, Jokic is back-to-back MVP.
Yeah.
I like
David has more.
David's not a back-to-back MVP,
So
He's an MVP.
and he's not a game-changing player.
And he's a champion.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Tim Duncan though, top 7 player of all time with him.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
But Jokic,
David Robinson disrespect is crazy.
not disrespecting. I'm saying Jokic like.
Nah, you just respect him.
I don't know, but he's top 10. Like, well, you name 5 other players, like, what, maybe Patrick Ewing, maybe not even actually no one chance.
No, we had like winners. We got half that winners.
I was thinking like all time.
Maybe
Like, did Giannis ever get this level of?
He was instantly put into like the top 30 of everybody's list.
it's better than Jokic. So, like,
I mean, yeah.
He was put into like people's top 30.
Luka should be in the NBA 75 4th seasons.
I mean, he's at a business sound that loves.
Nah, bro. Well, I remember like when that shit dropped.
Should be?
No, who?
Who said Luka?
No, I said
he
he
should.
should after 4 seasons of playing.
They said
Yeah, that's what
I seen that tweet that said like the most criminal thing they did about the top 75 was leaving all 50 of the original people in there.
Why? That's good.
Nah, because them niggas don't
that
deserve
team
like
there?
you don't think that any of the new people are better than the people in
They
the
are.
you know?
Those players help make the NBA win every day. Am I wrong?
But it's still like top.
Like, some of the dudes there are like
Yeah.
3 All-Star appearances because they played in the plus and 6.
Yeah.
Don't know Luka, but like Dwight Howard should have been on.
Hey, Dwight, it should be in a trajectory where every player is getting better than they were in the past, right? You can't discredit both players who were playing at the competition level that they were.
The thing is about
Why not?
hold on.
The NBA wouldn't be what it is today without them.
But they left. But like
the past.
they could have.
25 more players every time, right? New era, new different level of play.
But
Alright,
the
but
players
look.
that came after them have succeeded more like accomplishments.
And there's more good players than there are years in the league.
Okay, but why take away something that they've already been inducted to when they're like If I even got
It's a new list, yeah. Like,
you keep the same list.
Nah,
I'm saying giving out my players.
so I'm not rolling.
Disrespectful though. But
So what? Bro? They did what they did in there.
you don't have basketball without.
Imagine they started doing this in the 60s, they would have never put LeBron on the top 75 because they had to keep the same guys. Like, imagine they started doing that list then. It wouldn't be stupid to have that mentality. So we got to think for the future. In 2048, when there's fucking 8-7,
Like, they didn't take a single. I think you could take some people off.
Like 250 players.
Yeah,
I think you could take some off. Like you could take like if they would have took 4 or 5, out of 50 people.
They were like top 50 at the time for that era. We can compare players.
But
to
it's
their
not.
era, right?
But it's not. But it's not just the list. Is not just 75 people. It's numbered. It's ordered.
yeah.
So like
It's not ordered. I mean,
yes, it is.
They didn't have Michael.
They didn't have one. Yes, they did. It was ordered. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think it was ordered. I think it just all time.
Was it?
Oh no, they were ordered.
like quadrants. Or
Yeah,
something.
they're quadrants for like the. I remember because Clay got like 77 voted in. So I guess media players voted in. Yeah, so you're right.
I could have sworn it was like LeBron was like second. Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
it was what's it called?
Media members.
Oh, it's
voted in.
athletic though.
But you can't take out players though. I don't think you can take them
Oh yeah,
out.
see not.
Yeah, they put LeBron at 2, Kareem at 3, Bill at 4.
Yeah, it was all.
He's right.
It was all
They
numbered.
got to take players
They
out.
gotta take people off. If it's like a real
Because
rankings,
you want to give respect to older players like
they can respect
about-
them. Like I think
Where's the
just
other-
making because they had a 50 list.
Really, I can't like
D, bro, what the fuck? I hate this.
This is before he went chips. This is before he went.
Still ass. He was still better than KD with
I
those.
want to see how they put Giannis.
Really? You don't think so?
Skill wise, no.
Curry was 15.
Kevin Durant's probably the most skilled player.
You have 2 hands on his dude. Why do you the way you KD
24.
is so hard?
The way does it put
Actually, I mean,
with the Warriors? Dude,
pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than KD.
It's not as
Giannis is obvious.
top 25 player already.
I told you they had him in there. I told you.
He's 24, yeah.
I told you he's top 30.
And this is before Curry won the
Do
2020.
you think Jokic will surpass Giannis? People like.
Stop wins another ring, yes, but Giannis has how many? Maybe
Better defensively by far.
if he has 2.
Jokic's like offensive output is by far better than
No, it's not by far better.
He averages 11 assists. What are you talking
So
about?
Giannis averages like 5.
Yeah, it's a whole offense.
How many assists do you think Jokic averaged compared to Giannis? Giannis
10
averaged.
to like 6, 10 to 7.
Okay, so 4 assists is my
But not rebounder. Giannis.
They're equally.
They're equal.
I think Giannis is
Their numbers probably comparable, bro.
comparable, but the way that you like.
No. Listen, when I say on offense, I mean everything that Jokic does on the floor with like off-ball screens.
Not way better though. It's two different ways to play
They're
basketball.
both really good.
Also,
Like I'd say Giannis is the most dominant after Shaq in basketball.
Yeah. Jokic can't Euro step to the rim.
but he doesn't need you. That's not true.
Okay, but they're dominant. Discipline.
Shaq
That doesn't mean Jokic out.
Don't say Jokic can't Euro step when Shaq can't Euro step.
But I mean, they're negating the point. Like they're two different ways of dominating the basketball.
And they're two different ways.
But they're both the Jokic and Jenner. Shit
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Jokic is better than Giannis.
No. Okay, what offensively, sure, but it's less. It's not high.
Way better. It's not by far.
Defensively. I know what I'm saying. No, on defensively,
Yeah, but Giannis
It's the by far
defensively
part.
way
By far though, it's not by far.
Yeah.
okay. How much do you want to percentify? Like 35%, 40%? Like better offense?
Decently better. It's not that big of a gap.
Okay, decently to a lot.
The gap defensively is huge though for Giannis and Jokic.
4 or 5 assists.
Okay, but when you that's his play style. Giannis is a 6'9" athletic ass person.
Giannis 6'11".
Or 6'11". Is he 6'11"?
Jokic just can't even like play defense. Like his body won't allow him to do that.
Like this understand. He's like, why? So therefore, he
I'm
can't.
not knocking him for it. I'm just saying Giannis is a better guy.
Also, Jokic's not a terrible defender. Giannis
not.
really good.
Yeah, he's like athletically
Yeah,
different.
that's what I'm saying. But it's
He's
like
athletically challenged.
I think you're probably underestimating Jokic's defense and underestimating Giannis' offense.
Yeah,
Maybe.
That's the right thing. He was
because the older is better.
Back to the 75. I think you got to give respect to older players. So that's why.
But they already have because when they did the 50 team,
That'll be hurt.
They
Do you
gave
think
everybody
Jerry West
that-
is the top 75 player.
But he's not gonna get out. We're talking about
Jerry's obviously
go to the box. What is
Yeah,
it?
God.
Jerry Moose? Yeah, who's
all
like
Clay Thompson is better than Jerry.
that? The shrimp. What team did he play?
they got Jerry West at fucking.
I don't fucking know.
I think it is.
Jerry West higher than Curry. He's on 40. He's 14.
Yeah, Jerry West higher than Curry. That's taking.
Because they already voted him in by his
garbage.
So it's like anyone drop off from 14.
Anthony Davis is in 53.
And they got Bob McAdoo in here.
Donovan
and shit.
Mitchell's
You know
better
what I
than
mean?
Jerry
Like,
West, bro. Like, come on, man.
We'll keep going. Like, Bob McAdoo's not even the word. Like, they got
Jason
what's
Kidd.
What
Bro,
the fuck?
Joe Madame hasn't played an NBA game. He's better than Jerry West.
No, don't do the athletic. This is their own list.
Nah, but it was okay.
It was Billy Cunningham.
You play for Detroit?
Oh, okay, whatever. Well, I guess we can just look at the names here.
Better off.
Okay.
Bing, he never won a championship. I know that much.
And Dame's in.
Is that 76ers?
What team did Bing play for?
I have no clue.
Yeah.
They got Dave DeBusschere.
But I guess
who's Hal Greer?
I don't know.
Okay, it's Dave DeBusschere.
Doesn't mean he's not a good player.
See, I didn't have a English. At least I know him.
Jason Tatum or Dave DeBusschere?
Dave DeBusschere.
I said freaking
Jerry Lucas.
Who's Dolph Shays?
Actually, no.
Bill Sharman.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Sharman's
Lenny Wilkins sounds like an assassin.
Lenny Wilkins.
I don't know some of these players.
I know some, but I'm just saying.
But like the point is it's like they all got their accomplishment already because when they had the 50 team. And so the 25 that they added are just new people.
Oh, you think you should make a
so it's like just make a new list, yeah. Like
okay,
you can have a lot of the 50 people, but like at least 4 or 5 you gotta be like, yo, like
to be fair, like
you know what I mean? Like
Donovan Mitchell, like you can say Donovan Mitchell better than Jay West, like offensively, right?
okay, well, that's a different conversation though. That's a different conversation. Yeah, that's a different. Because we're still talking about.
That's true, but it sounds crazy.
It's true. No, because
Victor Wembanyama hasn't had a game. He's better than what's
DeBusschere.
This is also career-wise. That's why,
you know. Hustle in the 60s. What's Hustle going to do in SOC? He's still 4 players.
Nah, hey man, the bottom line pod versus the 60 niggas.
I guarantee you, Hustle's averaging like a 40-point triple-double.
I'd rather have Screw Henderson. I haven't seen him play a day in his life.
Okay, but see, you're literally going back on anything you said about your like era generational thing.
That's what it is.
Because of what they did in their era.
You sound Omari, Donovan Mitchell, or Jerry West. Like, when do you ask him this?
That's why you say make a new list. I'm like, dude, Jerry West will probably drop off.
Well, here's the issue.
Nah, he's like.
Here's the problem.
Lillard hasn't done anything but he beat Trailblazer records. And he's in the top 7.
But he's here too, though.
Yeah, we know his skill.
Okay, no, but look.
He's also all-stars, first team.
The problem with this team is they added 25 players for 25 years, right? But over 25 years, more than one generational player's been in the NBA every year. So it's like you can't fit all of them into it without taking players out from the past that are not as good as them.
It's like because you want to the way that they showcase those 75 or top 100s, they always showcase like what they did in the past and how they got to where they are now. So that's why they keep those players in there. Even for football with like NFL top 100, they had a commercial with all the past players and stuff, and then they added the new players in too. So you want to showcase, like you want to give them honor those 10 players. They did.
I just think like 4 or 5. I don't think you have to overhaul obviously because if you did it like just based on skill level and shit, it would just be all new niggas.
Yeah.
But like I think that usually 4 or 5 at least.
Yeah.
You can like these people still have already better careers than these people may have had.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Like the people who are I know it's not ranked on NBA, but like people who are on the lower end of that 50. You know, people could be better than the lower end of that.
Klay Thompson definitely is a top 10 player ever.
I'm sure Klay is better.
He's white on the list.
He's better than Dave DeBusschere.
Kyrie's better than Kyrie's better than half them niggas, bro. He's better than Jerry West.
At the
You
end
bring
of
up
the day.
Jerry West to like talk to me, but Jerry West
Like Allen Iverson ain't on this list. I know my whole point.
Yeah.
Most
That's
influential
insane.
basketball players ever. So
That's also crazy. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, the guy's not on here. I mean, yeah.
I think that like it's not like they should do a whole entire overhaul, but like 4 or 5 spots could get
knocked
switched.
out.
Yeah, like
But they have like
for a few.
you're gonna have some like dead niggas in there. You're gonna take them off the list. That's kind of crazy.
Fuck them niggas. Nah, I mean it's his career. Like, laughing emoji. Oh God, dude. Nah, man. But it's just some people. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have better careers in the future. You know what I mean? Like
You can make 2 lists. What about that? I can make 2 lists. I had 25 players and I have the top.
the athletic list was pretty good. The one we were looking at earlier, that was like ranked.
Yeah, they did their.
Except they had Michael
they
Jordan
did their own version of that still. Yeah.
Michael Jordan was one. I don't know why they would do that.
So we saw Dwight Howard at like 27. We're like, what the fuck? He wasn't on even the original.
Yeah, that's why we were like, wait, it can't be the list.
All right, what else?
Last piece of news before the draft. We got another draft today, but last piece of news is John Morant suspended 25 games. Before that, I mean for real. But before that, since we last talked, a lot of things happened with that. So he was suspended, but also he tried to pass it off as a toy gun. Then a video leaked of him like using it as a lighter and trying to send it to his friends or his family members that he didn't have a real gun. So he had a flamethrower instead of a gun. But
he was trying to commit arson.
Investigated it, and they decided they suspend him 25 games because they didn't. Adam Silver also said he's afraid that if he spends too much time away from the game, he might get involved with the wrong crowd. I don't know if he said that, but somebody said that was reported. So yeah, that's what happened with the John Morant situation since last time. Official suspension, kind of shorter than I thought it'd be. Like at first I thought it was gonna be like 25. but then you guys kind of convinced me like half a season the way Adam Silver was rolling it out.
Yeah.
I guess they decided 25 was good enough.
They had the whole album rolled out for it. To drop
I have a
25.
good punishment for him. I have a good punishment for him. Send him to Utah. Let him live out his days in the Utah Jazz organization.
He definitely need the blicky on him there.
Yeah.
Man.
For real.
Dude, even after like the Nuggets winning, I saw memes of everyone saying, "Oh, John Morant can't sleep tonight." How many games because everything gets
Dude,
suspended?
the John Morant used to have you crying. There's people who were like,
it's like Adam Silver walking on John
You
Morant.
get a whole press conference and then one on ESPN to talk about it, and one on radio shows to talk about it.
People-
For 25
The
games.
draft lottery, they're asking him questions.
Yeah,
like,
that too.
He's
Dude,
like,
people-
I was shocked. I was flabbergasted. seeing
niggas on Twitter were like, oh, like Adam Silver's gonna be like, all right, congratulations to the Denver Nuggets. Now John Morant.
On the stage, on the
Yeah,
podium.
now John Morant, you have been
He's
suspended.
like Nikola Jokic, your Finals MVP, and now John Morant suspension.
But I know sending me memes about that thing every day. I can't wait till the season. I can't wait till the Nuggets whistle John Morant. Like,
Yeah, 'cause I
all the cheers.
But
That's crazy.
yeah,
What do you think about the 25?
I thought it was shorter, but I mean, I don't know.
They gotta negotiate with the Players Association shit too, like so it's not like they could just hand out anything they feel
They
like.
thought it was higher than it should be.
Oh God, yeah, I seen that too. I was like, yo, like,
because
come
it was
on.
like it was the biggest suspension that didn't have anything to do with drugs or
Like
alcohol.
violence. No, it's like drugs or violence.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like, I don't care. It's just like, I want to see him actually change it. I don't give a shit what the suspension is. Like, stop being an idiot on Instagram Live.
Even if it was
That's
even
really
if it was a fucking gun, like I mean, even if it's a toy, nigga, like you know,
Yeah.
you
Like,
like
tell that image.
yeah, like
You know the image that you already.
It's just a
Yeah,
toy. It's
like-
why are you throwing up a
that's even
toy gun?
dumber. I would have given him extra games.
I also saw her.
I would have put. I say
Like, at least it's a real
Exactly,
gun.
man.
You got a reason to have it on you and like keep it. You got a toy gun for what?
Listen to NBA YoungBoy flashing a toy gun. Like,
Nerf gun, mommy, look.
and then I saw a report today saying that John Morant's camp believes that he's targeted in
Yeah, I
in
see
the
that.
NBA, like
I was like,
that
come
the
on,
media
yo.
is targeted.
Something happened. No, something happened. He quote tweeted that with Cap and then quickly deleted the tweet.
Oh, that.
So he was
Is he
trying
on
to
his phone on him? But that's like his media.
You think he's addicted to social media?
No, I'm saying that's what people were saying. Like, oh yeah, like he wanted to say something about it, but then he realized he shouldn't be on social media. So
Why does he like act first and think later? What's his man's problem? Like,
Well, I mean,
Young, he's 23.
Nah, I mean,
know, but,
I
like,
agree.
I'm tired of like seeing it. I'm just like, please.
I think he should clear that up though, because that is a bad look. If that doesn't get cleared up, and if people start thinking and running with that
you can't
narrative,
say
that
Cap. You gotta have
yeah, you have to have like a real like.
He shouldn't be on Twitter for the rest of the season.
His life. What the fuck,
Bro, I didn't even mind. But I was like,
Adam Silver suspended his internet usage. Like that should have been his
That
suspension.
is IP right now.
It's IOP.
like
That'd
fuck,
be
you
so
can't win
crazy.
in any circumstance unless
Yeah,
it's
right
like
now,
a
yeah.
promo for Powerade or Nike. Like, don't tweet anything at all.
I don't even think they got the
Instagram
power no more. I think
Turn the
that-
comments
post.
on.
I think you saw the Powerade deal. They just like stopped the.
Nike said they wouldn't cut ties either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
saw
Nike was
that-
saying about it, but I think
that
Power.
check
I
that
thought
they
Power
got-
took off.
I saw she was sold out in like 6 minutes, right?
Do you think? Yeah, he did. Do you
think
think he
a
was
flight-
one more stupid thing?
No,
I hope not, bro.
We said oh, he's learning. He's gonna be nope.
Flight's been wearing the jaw one's going crazy. Dude,
Dude, he has to be.
yeah.
If I see somebody go pull it to the course in Jaws, I'm leaving the court, bro. And I,
You don't know what you got on him.
His shoes are nice.
You might have
I
it.
saw saying
I know I've seen
he's trying to be a billionaire by 30.
Jaw?
Well, it doesn't seem like it. What the fuck? You be fulfilling these contracts, dog.
Dude, I wasn't feeling that he's missing 50 million
Yeah,
in money because of the 25 gauge suspension.
No, 'cause it's because of endorsements.
Less than all that. That's if you're trying to be.
Just give me one. I think.
It's because he got disqualified because he didn't make it. He didn't make any All NBAs last year. So
Where's
that's
one
already
going?
40. That's
Free
already 40
parking
gone.
word? Like where? That's a,
Oh, God.
yeah, it's good. Like
Back to the organization.
The block.
He's gonna miss like 20 something. Like by the time he gets back, like 12 by the time he gets back, like millions just off a contract.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then like it's endorsements. Endorsements you lose. Like he probably has like a lot of the smaller ones than just like Nike and Powerade.
Then I
And
think
then it's the,
see the
yeah,
AR?
the 40 that you miss out. The 40,
I don't buy the 100%. I don't care.
They're all bullshit. Okay.
okay.
but the 40,
What are tools to come?
After they get
the 40 mil that you miss out on because you can't sign the Supermax now is like
Yeah.
they count it as like, oh, he's losing this much money.
No,
Because he is, but he's not.
I don't think he'll make it next year either because he should have made it this year, but the stigma.
He's not gonna make it next year. Yeah, he's already disqualified from that too.
requirement
From what?
That's what, because since he's gone
the
25, yeah,
requirement is not going to meet at all.
He's not gonna
He
meet.
has his 25, so he has what was it, 60? Oh,
W. That's actually. Hopefully he learns, bro.
57.
Yeah, that's a good punishment. Hurt his pockets. That's what really get him.
I honestly think Adam Silver's a freaking. he's not I didn't say not bad GM, but he's soft. He's a soft.
He's a soft commissioner.
He's worried. He legit has like fear in his eye when he talks about it.
Okay.
He's like, this is an ongoing development, and like,
I mean, he
I
getting
didn't
money.
think you would do this again. Like,
And not a job though.
Silver's about the bag.
I wouldn't say that because I can understand him having like understanding and compassion and like trying to give him second chances. Like, what if he handed out a 50-game suspension off the rip? Like, he would look like a dictator commissioner too.
No, but you set the tone doing that. If I'm John Morant, I'm flashing another gun.
But no,
I saw
okay, that's
that
crazy.
I saw that on one of my comments.
Nah, 25 is a lot though. That's like a couple months.
That's a lot injury. Like Chris Middleton came back from like 25 games.
Not to be injured.
But no,
like,
yeah,
Not
no.
the same. Compared to an injury though.
If
That
you
might be
fire
worse.
another gun though, you might get suspended for a year next time or more. Or
Yeah, it's
indefinitely.
stupid, but like
So it's like-
25 ain't crazy, man.
That's what I'm.
nothing.
That's what I'm saying. It's not.
I think
crazy,
it's
but
also
it
a
sends
lot-
a message. It's like I think.
You think that's the message? I think 40 would have.
Nobody else is doing stuff like this though.
I
Like,
think-
who else is even attempting stuff like
But
this?
now
Or
you
even
have
stuff
leeway.
like
Well, once you do something stupid, like, oh my goodness.
But I think it's different, like-
from the first one.
I think it's different now that we have that because this is the first year we're going to even have that 65-game rule. So that's why I feel like that probably played a part into him not having to take a 40 game because he already missed out on so much just from missing 25.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Yeah, so much.
It hurts the pro NBA
Yeah,
too
like-
when he's not there. Like when he's on the Grizzlies. No,
True. Get 25 games of Zion.
who's gonna watch
But
the Grizzlies
it's-
without John Morant?
No, but listen to me. Get 25 games of Zion. Put Zion social media coverage instead of John because they do dogs.
Well, you could do all. You could get double with a.
Yeah, but Zion hasn't been playing, so John's been like carrying it. So John won't be playing. Now Zion
We don't even know if
together.
Zion's gonna
Yeah,
play
I wanna say.
either.
Yeah.
when is he going to be like,
I'm just
he's still
saying,
not
though.
cleared.
Like, Scoot,
So
huh?
like I
Bro,
said,
when we
Zion's
get
like
to
not going to be
next
cleared
season,
ever.
it's gonna be like Zion's still in rehab.
Yeah.
Like
Nah,
no.
Victor could cover the expenses of John, right?
But I feel
So,
like
someone will take his spot.
But he gonna beat her anyway, so it's like.
Yeah.
plus they had to
Absolutely.
negotiate in the general like with the thingy. So obviously they couldn't, like I said, they couldn't give him that much without people. They already feel like the 25 was too much for some reason, you know.
Yeah, because that has nothing to do with like
But that's what I'm saying. Like it would have been.
Yeah.
I mean, they already complained about 25. Rather they would have. You know, they probably tried to give him.
They
more than
basically
that, you
gave
know?
Miles Bridges 30 for what he did. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Damn.
No, I
That's
mean,
kinda crazy,
Miles
though.
Bridges deserved 30.
Yeah, you need somebody.
no, but
Yeah, that is true. That was
He can
true.
go out wide.
So I think that's why,
He
like,
didn't have a real gun apparently. Like,
You know,
I agree. Like they could have probably given him like 30 or so too, but you know, like there's consequences that come with just 25. You know.
do I feel like what Zion is doing, he's getting more hurt for his image rather than the gun thing with.
Oh,
well, yeah, but that's just like public image.
yeah.
Yeah, but dude, he's in the trade market now because of that. You know how crazy that is?
I think it's just an accumulation.
No games played.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if he was playing, nothing.
Yeah. Who cares if this whole?
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I'm not gonna say that.
All these players, like Ben Simmons does the same shit, and we don't say shit about him until he started doing the mental health. I can't play, my back hurts stuff.
Yeah. But I think it's kind of doing overboard of that. But I mean,
Yeah,
who am I to say what he's going through? I don't know.
niggas just balling.
Hopefully he got a bounce back year. Or high school
That would be
best
crazy.
year ever.
Oh god. High school Ben Simmons. LSU Ben Simmons pretty nice too. I'm not gonna lie.
High school's crazy though.
He wasn't even that good. They didn't even make the tournament with his ass.
For
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Never
Have you
mind.
guys seen
Take
that
it
clip of Mitch Robinson in like summer camp or something? He's a demigod, bro.
Oh yeah, I
He
seen
won the
that.
list, bro.
He was like shooting threes and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
He was like
Nigga.
in high school. Yeah. Oh my god. In the
Nah, I never seen
that.
Jeez, dude.
I'll be wondering like what did be
Yeah,
happening to
college
people?
shit. I see Jerome like going through the lane, step back, shooting it with the backpack shot too. I'm like, what the hell?
Yes, they're in the NBA. The rules change. They
Yeah.
do that shit against fucking
How about
Elite.
from fourth
yeah.
period. Like, you know what I mean? Is your
the best? The best. I remember seeing Brian Scalabrine like this
Oh, yeah,
high schooler, man.
I remember that video.
There's a video of him saying, he's like, I'm closer to LeBron, you're closer to me.
Yeah.
And that's a fact. Like,
It is fact.
so test me, bro. Like, come on.
100% of that.
Because if he was at one point in one of the best 450 players in the world, and this guy, you're not even close to that. Yeah, you're nowhere near 450 between me. Yeah, like
prospects, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like a 0.1% chance.
I'm not even being scouted right now.
yeah. So people need to understand like this levels to everything. Like,
Yeah.
To the G League players who fuck any of us. So
Yeah.
Here's a real question. Now,
Yeah.
you
Maybe
could
not
beat
me,
him.
but-
You could beat Brian.
In the 3-point contest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hell yeah. Come on, man. These niggas know. These niggas know.
Sorry, no.
But no, that nigga's 6'9". Like, what am I gonna do? Even if he's 50, like, he'll miss a layup, he's grab it back.
No,
Like,
handicap. He can't shoot layups on.
And did you say what
I
you
don't
think
know,
about
maybe.
the jaw situation?
Oh, I'm like, bro, I said a little bit of it. I said I'm tired of, like it's like, Jaw has already done this. He's done it again. So it's like, please, like, at the end of the day, please learn. You got suspended. You're losing a bag. Like,
Nah, third
How
time's
much
charm.
more? Like how many? No,
I wouldn't be surprised. On a
Third time in jail said,
I just saw Michael if I saw it doing a third time.
no, yeah, because Dustin said he's like, what's it called? Once I know I missed 25, I'll pull it out again.
Yeah,
So I'm like, bro, if he does it again, like, oh my
They
Yeah,
were
you got-
having talks about.
I'm like, bro, are you serious? Right
well, I already know when the suspension over, he's going to be on IG Live, first day out playing in the background.
Dude, oh my goodness! I start laughing.
They gotta respect the script,
What
man.
if he goes to the range and I start shooting like it's all like,
They don't like
When
they
this
go
first
fuck
time,
the script.
Yeah.
when the first time we were having
Give a
talks
fuck if
about,
you like me.
like, what if Memphis should trade Jaw, or like, how does this affect the Memphis Grizzlies offseason and that? And people were saying
Not
that.
at all.
Remember Stephen A was like, oh, Jaw, he's thinking Jaw might die or something.
Oh yeah.
They said they might not be alive this last.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, all for 25 games? He's having a whole press run for this for 25 games is insane.
You know the NBA
That's so
media
crazy.
view is so ridiculous. Like reaction to the
it's ridiculous, bro. He'd be saying the most like crazy shit, like so dramatic.
Yeah.
John Morant might not be
in the
alive.
playoffs, after the first game of every series, it was over. After the first game of every series, whoever won, it's over. I don't see a way that. Like just game one.
That's how I be.
It's all over. Your NBA countdown after hours just done. It's over.
This is like, dude. I remember Paul Pierce on
It's
NBA
over.
countdown once. It was against when Kyrie was on the Celtics. They were playing the Bucks, and the Celtics won game one, and then the Bucks won the last 4 games. And he was in an NBA countdown after the end of the game. He's like, I don't see how Bucks can win this. I think this is over. I think they got another team up. And Chauncey Billups was on there. He's like, wait, oh, it's the game one. He's like, yeah, well, I don't see how they can come back from this. It's just the Celtics are too good. I'm like, what
insane,
the
dude.
fuck are you talking about?
You remember when Jalen Rose was roasting him when they compared Dwayne Wade to he was like, you got this over you.
That's not gonna go with me though.
That's so crazy.
hilarious, man. I love him.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade's like I don't know. Dwayne Wade's.
But recently he was on KG show and there he was like,
He was wilding out.
Paul Pierce?
He was getting drunk. They threw like
That's crazy as
like,
fuck.
oh, they threw something at his face. Was it lighter or some shit or cutter?
Yeah, I
They
mean,
put something and he
He'll
took it
get
the wrong
wild
way.
out,
And he
yeah.
came from there. He's like going through that.
yeah.
He's like, relax, man, relax. He's like, relax.
That's insane.
Bro, KG was stressing so hard.
I was gonna say Dwayne Wade's.
It seems like they figured it out because I saw they posted something the next day talking about the final and stuff. You know, and then,
But like speaking of Wade and also speaking of like the talk shows, Shannon and Wade's Shannon's podcast, Dwayne Wade's episode was like actually like really good. I would recommend people go watch it.
I watched the podcast.
They talk about all types of shit. Like they talked about.
Shannon's done doing that crap.
They talked about. I mean,
No,
Shannon
no,
asked
no,
LeBron
no,
like
no,
30
so
times.
He took that away from Fox. He left the one that he was on with Skip, and then his podcast. He had a separate podcast that was produced by them, but it's gone. Like
He's not on TV.
yeah.
He does it by
He's
himself.
coming back.
It's good like life advice.
Yeah, in the morning.
I would say it's really good life advice. And there's like some cool LeBron stories, but it's good life advice.
LeBron. No, I know.
No, he did. He did. Like I was watching this shit, and I'm like, Shannon, yo, like you're interviewing Dwayne Wade, like he like half the questions was about LeBron. I'm like, nigga, like I understand like this. You want some stories, but like, when you gonna ask LeBron when he gets there? All the questions gonna be going.
LeBron James, man.
Nah, dude, like that shit was crazy.
No,
like-
Shannon's
but it
not-
was a good episode nonetheless.
You know, your goal should be to get one LeBron James story encounter before the pod ends.
For
You
real,
gotta get
dude.
one LeBron story to tell the pod. Like,
Hey,
maybe I
man, one
signed
day.
a LeBron, or like,
That's why, hey man,
We'll make it happen.
I'm rapping. Yeah, I'm rapping to
This
get there.
podcast is good. I saw the DK Metcalf episode. It was good. He was asking about all that shit that he eats, like a bag of candy.
Yeah,
That
nigga's a freak of nature,
He's like,
dude.
oh no, bro. He
He's a freak of nature, man.
But he said he changed his diet after he went on the podcast with Shannon because he was grilling him. He was like, bro, you're going to break down by the time, like, you're doing this now, but by the time you get older, you can't be eating that.
And it happened to Ocho. Ocho was still pretty good.
Yeah, but he was, I mean, shit.
So, yeah, some people just freaks of nature,
I
man.
saw
Like,
McDonald's every day.
yeah, these McDonald's got protein.
I saw a
Skittles
picture of
just
the
candy.
Seattle Seahawks, like wide receiver room with their shirts off, bro. All of them were Jacks. There's 8
Nah,
packs.
yeah,
what
nah,
was
deep
that?
down, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, it was genetically different.
Yeah, man. All of the receivers are.
Dude, the
Football players are
DK 6'4" runs like a 4'3". Like, shit is crazy.
Nigga could have played any sport he wanted to. Like,
You see him doing like $1 bucks at the celebrity game.
Dude, he won the MVP of the celebrity. Yeah. And I
don't know why.
he doesn't even try in his diet.
I don't know why you have a professional athlete playing with celebrity players, bro. Like,
that shit is
They
hilarious.
have
Yeah,
the
no.
old players come back, though, and that's
okay, yeah, but at least they're NBA players.
Yeah, that's an old.
I get a bunch of Jesuits in there, Jessica Older.
You want to do the draft now? You want to do the slash draft?
That's actually like one of my bucket list goals in life is to play in this
Celebrity game?
Hey, we could.
You got to be a celebrity
Yeah,
first.
that's the plan.
Get Omari as a representative.
The media representative.
Don't say
No, we all gotta be on
Drop
that.
50.
Don't say never. We really versus a bunch of the other.
Bottom line versus RDC.
Oh, and versus those. Well, they suck though.
And also I want to play Flight.
Fly
That's
along.
also a bucket list. Yeah, I want to
That's
pick
on my
that.
bucket list too.
Bottom line versus whoever else plays.
Pick a side. We'll dollar your
Side
side.
versus through the wire. Everybody.
You should have challenged best. Tell them. Let her know. We challenge you.
Some podcasts got some tall fools though. Like you be all like, hey, bottom line versus podcast.
Yeah, hey, any podcast that want to fade us, nigga.
I'm gonna tell him. You know the challenge.
Nah,
Paul George is the only good player there. Those two other players,
Tell him.
We come, hey,
Anybody like you? No, why challenge you?
he's a bit like,
No, but he used to play with him.
so he's made
Maybe
nothing.
I don't know.
That was years ago. Paul George didn't play high school in years.
Oh, Paul George.
A decade.
Paul George with fucking
yeah,
finals
Paul
could beat
George
us.
went on
Nah,
fire.
we can just, 3 of us will guard Paul George, 1 of us will guard 2 people. Straight up.
Facts.
I
You don't
mean,
think all 4 of
is
us
there
can guard
fouls?
Paul George? Can't. Sure.
You know, it's 4 all.
Everyone.
He's far the tallest person
But
here,
it's-
though. Like,
and they still have the other people.
No, I'm not saying you. No.
It's 3 people.
All of us guard Paul George at once.
But like, no offense, Gabe's like not existent defender on Paul George.
No, it's fine. No,
He'll step up.
I'm there.
He'll
I'm
be
there.
there. We'll-
None of us really are.
Yeah. Well, Paul,
Yes, we're about 3 people.
he can't dribble.
No, as in the scenario, he's not going to be able to dribble. There's 3 people he's got to worry
I
about.
don't know. I think it's
Yes,
still team
teammates.
sauce,
It's not
so-
gonna be.
It's 5-year-olds. I said 5-year-olds.
I'm just saying, like,
But I'm saying like if it's podcast, podcast.
Only one way was the 1v4 us.
Okay, obviously, yeah, nah. Okay,
They
one
can't-
before.
it's
But I'm talking
small
about. Can you say what you said?
We're talking
Well,
about
you
like
said
35%
podcast.
Under, it was,
Yeah, you said their
How
podcast. Like,
competent, though.
bro, they played high school basketball. I'm sure he can make a fucking layup and a mid-range.
you know what I mean? Like they probably even if it's like the adults that be at the wire or something, and Paul George, they go win.
Yeah,
Because
they
it's
know.
Paul George. You know what I mean? Like.
I don't even I dare you.
No, okay, that's different. He's super. But some of the people are, decent. Like, people, decent
Okay,
people.
decent hoopers for sure. Bro, NBA all players.
That's the
with 3 dudes
point.
from the
I'm sure the
power
niggas from
play.
his
For
pod
sure,
are
for
decent.
sure.
I'm sure that.
saying, like some bums though.
Okay, well, yeah, that's different. I'm saying
NBA pop.
crippled people. We
we're talking about pod versus pod right now. That's
We
why.
don't gotta worry about NBA pods, bro. Pod versus pod, not NBA
Oh, I was talking about podcast. He would never play in those rules.
Hey, because we'll cook any niggas. We'll cook any podcast. Yeah, hey, let me tell these niggas real quick.
Tell him.
Any podcast that need the 5v5 in LA get cooked anytime. Hit the comments. Hit any type of challenge you want to fade us with.
You can upload it.
Yeah, do whatever, but we'll cook y'all all summer. All summer we going crazy.
We want. Come on.
We need some more summer content. So
First of all, don't lie. Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson.
I know that's a little crazy.
Need some more IRL content.
Gilbert.
Peek aside. What else is there? Play the
No, the wires.
They got like the old two and the girl.
Oh, we're not doing no failures, bro.
Hey, the one. Hey, what's those two Twitter girls? What's those 2 Twitter girls? Let me fuck y'all up.
We fucking coming for you.
Bevy Bear, whatever. Yeah, AMP, all them niggas. Too hype. Fuck them niggas. We shit on them.
Simon, fuck
Yeah.
y'all too. Y'all get the smoke, bro.
Yeah, all them niggas will get cooked. Just letting you know.
Drop that. Better get 2 hours.
We started this shit. Okay. But for today's draft, I don't even have a player pool. This is all off the top and dome for me. We're trying to build the worst shooting lineup of all time, but you have to fit the players in the position. So you can't like Tim Shasher and put him out point guard. So if you gotta choose a point guard that can't shoot.
She's the worst point guard from the 60s ever.
Yeah.
Time just so it's like not too long. No,
We all have
redraft time. Yeah, who want first pick? Whoever.
We got I got the
You
random
gotta
draft
build
too.
the worst shooting lineup of all
All
time.
right, ready? One
I'm
time.
looking off the dome. I'm not gonna Google anybody's random.
I'm going off the dome too. I'm not
man.
gonna look this.
I'm not gonna get any Google.
I want
Sing
to
it,
do
Gabe's
straight
first
off the
again.
dome.
Is this like this?
No, switch it up. We
Yeah,
gotta get
fuck
focused
that
on
nigga.
one, bro.
Why?
Did he have first
3 weeks in a row.
Alright.
That's the key.
Of course.
It is what it is, though.
It's Hus, Gabe, me, best.
Second.
So it goes like this.
Yeah.
The worst shooter. All right, I'll have to start at center. I'll get
I see your name.
yeah, I was gonna get Shaq, but Dwight I think is worse. I'll take Drummond. Okay, I'll take Drummond.
Okay.
They're all up there.
So it's me next.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll get Shaq.
All right.
I'll get Dwight then.
I'm gonna get Timofey Mozgov.
Oh, that's crazy.
Dude, they can just choose players that are like 50 man. Like you gotta have a barrier for your like
Starter players.
Yeah.
Not just like some
I'm
niggas who
gonna keep
just
Mozgov,
never
cause
played
I-
and shit. Like
I'm gonna keep Timofey Mozgov.
no, I mean Mozgov started. He started on the Cavs. Mozgov started on the Cavs. He started on the
Prime
Cavs.
Mozgov. I'll give you prime
Prime
Mozgov.
Mozgov.
He had 92 and 29 in the game. Come on.
Yeah, bro. That shit's one of the craziest. Like
fuck up. I mean,
It's funny. That's a real screenshot too. It's not even Photoshop.
I
Like,
seen that. It was like
that's
what are
such a
some of
fuck up of the
greatest
thingy?
performances that are never talked about. And it was old school.
All right, you choose
They
another
fucked up
player.
his whole
What's
thing.
another player?
What have I got? Back-to-back pick. Okay.
Yeah.
For my point guard, I'm going. No. For my small forward, I'm going Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good
I'm
team.
going MKG, baby.
I'll use jump shot players.
That's great.
That was a fire pick. You got to give me for that one.
Let me think of niggas who cannot shoot.
Some out of them. Still in the NBA today, action.
I'll probably say Westbrook.
Yeah, that's my card.
My turn next.
Do you remember how the Lakers defended him in the
Yeah,
bubble?
bro, niggas like, man, he was over there.
He's the answer. He's the answer.
For point guard, that's good.
That's
For
it.
point
Yeah,
guard, that's
point guards, because most point guards are gonna
yeah,
be able to
most
shoot.
point.
Like,
I already know one.
I got Ben Simmons at point.
Good ass thing. That would have been a better one.
There's another player like Ben Simmons that can't shoot. Who am I thinking of?
Anybody who has like 10 feet of space, that's what you gotta pick. There's a couple people that got 10 feet of space.
I'll choose Philadelphia. Mark Trojano.
hey man, that's not your favorite. That's fucked up.
He's actually
Nah, he
better.
said Philly bucket. Nigga had nerve damage.
That's bad.
Nigga had nerve damage.
Why?
No, but
I
he's
know.
good now.
Good now.
Yeah, you guys say that.
I know it's prime players.
Yeah, it's just prime.
I'm not shooting, right?
No, just prime, bro.
No, but dude, if Ben Simmons off Philadelphia was not taking like 15 footers. He was taking layups. So yeah, that's why I picked him. Like overall, he's not a good shooter.
Let's see.
Markel shoots now. Like he's good.
Is it gonna be or is it gonna take us some time?
You don't have to get a point guard. There's plenty of power forwards that can't shoot.
There's a top 10 that doesn't shoot. I'm just telling you right now.
10 player.
I don't know.
Fucking Chuck Hayes or whatever.
Oh, I'll get on it, I guess.
I mean, okay, that's
He's not also.
Hey, yeah, he's one of the worst shooters.
MVP, you feel me?
Can't shoot at all.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
I have like only
Who's a shooting guard that doesn't shoot? That's crazy. Can't shoot. Like,
I mean, he got a shooting guard. Okay.
I don't know. Wait, you're googling? How's don't Google?
it's gonna take a long time for us to finish this.
Yeah, I do. I don't know.
I don't want to Google. I'm gonna try and keep it off the dome if I get my knowledge. Okay, so I Ben Simmons and Shaq so far. So
So I know who I'm drafting.
okay.
I got back to back. Who did you pick?
I thought
crazy.
A good player.
Giannis.
Oh, yeah, Giannis.
Oh, I got a double pick, right? Yeah, it's my turn again.
it is. Oh, it's your third pick there.
Good thing you said something before you chose.
You gotta get a player in position.
he gets one of the best players.
You gotta get a player in position, brother.
Yeah. Chris Dudley was a small forward, wasn't he? Yeah,
He was
yeah.
6'11". That
Who the
is
fuck is
huge.
Chris?
That's a good pick. Dennis is good, yeah.
PF if
You have a center yet or no?
Yeah. Trey Truman.
He already has a PF. He has young.
Yeah.
Yes. So you need
Small
wings
forward.
player. Just look at the lowest 3-point percentage NBA in the NBA for small forwards. You can't think of one bad shooter in the NBA right now.
Like, just think of someone now.
Can't think of one breaker in the NBA right now. Isaac Okoro, like, come on, bro.
He's
Okay.
bad.
That's a good one.
He's actually really bad.
I'll go Isaac. I'll go Isaac.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Let's look at a list.
Is it my turn?
I see what you guys.
Actually, no. I'll choose Michael Jordan. Shot 16.6.
So can you like pick a real
16%.
And you pick a real player?
I'll go Okoro. I'll go Okoro.
Jordan should not be picked.
Michael Jordan.
No, that was Cat. I said Michael Jordan took one.
Wait, so are we supposed to think the best? Are we supposed to make the best team of worst shooters or just
No,
the worst shooters?
The
Like
worst,
the worst
shooter.
team.
Yeah,
Like,
you have to have the
okay.
worst shooter. Like if we put this team on the court, you make the least.
Oh,
Okay. I'll choose
Make it check.
Dwayne Wade.
Okay. I mean,
He's hitting. Okay, I guess.
go ahead. That's
Me
what
and the shoot threes.
That's fine. You gonna make more threes than me with my squad. I'm almost saying.
I'm my 10. Yeah, that's it. I get. I'm on Fly Brown.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
All right. Now,
Jet center.
That's Shaq, bro.
Call me Bradley center.
yeah, you can't. You have to be in position.
Oh, fuck.
I told you can't put a center at point guard. Otherwise, never all center team.
Can I pick up the? No. I was typing, bro. Relax. Bro, I was just typing.
You're
Bobby Brown shooting guard. Hey, that one Kendrick Perkins handle video, right?
I'll put
That should
Kendrick
be having
Perkins
me
as my
crying,
point
dude.
guard immediately.
Oh my god. That point guard Kevin Perkins.
Oh man, I should have put Kendrick Perkins, bro. Fuck.
Nigga said that was Jalen Brown's dribble
man.
package.
I wish I picked Perkins.
That was Jalen Brown's dribble package.
You
man.
kill it now.
Bro, that's crazy.
Hello to Chris.
Right.
Go ahead, go. Don't hold a player, bro. Don't hold Boy Brown for shooting.
I was typing, but I wasn't even putting him at shooting guard. Let me get.
There, I forgot that fool could hit a fucking page.
Let me get.
They had a compilation of Jalen Brown going to his left in the playoffs.
Yeah, I was crying at that, dude. It's like, come on, yo. Like, you got a toe where, like, fucking.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm not thinking. I want to get Charles Barkley, but I don't feel like he's
He's literally the worst 3-point shooter in NBA history.
26.6%.
I'm gonna pick Charles.
All right.
All right.
Finna get Josh Smith.
By the way, what you saw was just
You're just looking at him right now. You
Yeah.
got Johnson.
I don't know. Can I? Because he's a combo forward. Like
No, you put him at 3. You could put him at 3.
I put him at 3 just so I can see the power. I'm sure there's some other ass power forwards. There's more ass power forwards than
Oh wow.
I got back-to-back picks. Y'all slept on this man's right here.
Oh.
Worst stream rookie of the year, Michael Carter Williams.
That's
Oh
what
my
I
God.
Michael Carter
shit
Williams
was
is my
crazy.
point guard. Okay, now I gotta think of.
Oh, I know a player. Oh my god. Let me see what play positions before I get roasted and toasted.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, let me just make sure this player's position before I take them.
Giannis count as a small forward?
Isn't he like SFBF?
He's more of a power forward center at this point.
I mean,
in his
like-
career.
I got a good one anyway.
I know who I'm taking for my shooting guard.
I got a good shooting. Oh, it's your turn, isn't it?
Andre Roberson.
oh man.
Oh my god.
I forgot about it.
That's a sick pick, dude. That guy sucks.
Yeah, he did like that, right?
Rachel Medina, yeah. He can't keep
I gotta know which shooting guard I was thinking.
That was a good pick.
I can help someone with a shooting guard.
I'll take it when it's my turn.
All right. Because I took yours.
I had him loaded
I
on
was in there shooting guard. Once it's your turn.
All right, go ahead, Maury.
That's me again.
Yeah. I just got 2 picks.
Oh yeah.
I'm liking my team so far. We can't hit a lick, bro. We can't 1-3.
Funny,
We'll
he also
go-
started too.
We'll go Ben Wallace.
Oh, that's
Ooh, that's good.
You put him at 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He's
That's
scored
what it is?
6-9. Or no, I mean he's not a shooting. It's your turn.
No, but I can use him with something else.
your turn.
He could shoot. He could hit the corner 3, bro. Used to.
Not
He
more.
can still do it. He scored 11 points in Game 7 in the first quarter off all corner 3s.
I don't need that match. I need a shooting guard.
Grant Williams?
PJ Tucker.
Oh, PJ.
I'll say he need a shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
He had the
that?
highest 3-point
Yeah.
percentage in the quarter.
Like
Yeah,
2
so-
years ago.
Used to, no, but he still does.
But we're
that's
talking
what
about
he
for
made three.
yeah.
He gets his contracts. Defense and threes in the corner.
Is it your turn?
It's my turn. Yeah.
Oh, I'll give you a shooting guard to pick.
What do you have in mind?
Tony Allen.
Oh,
is
that's
it
a good one, too.
Oh, Torino fan. Isn't Luke Mbamute wearing the shooter as well?
Yeah, just more for it if you want to take him.
Yeah, he was starting
Nah,
on
he's
the
okay.
freaking Charlotte Bobcats.
No, I remember.
Oh, your starter is a good one.
He's on the Clippers, so I used to shoot with him in 2K.
Make him dance.
Oh, Ed.
He can't shoot. He can't shoot for shit either.
Have a good eye.
He made that one hit. They made that one shot though.
Yeah, I was thinking of some shooting guards. All right, now I got to think. All right.
Let me get. What did you say? I get shooting guard.
I said Tony Allen was one was
Make you pick. Make you pick.
I want to get Tony Allen. Pure defender. Pure defender.
All right.
Bryant.
I am going with DeMar DeRozan. That's my small forward. The Marvelous. And then the last pick is that point guard. See here. I'm going to go with the greatest point guard ever, Magic Johnson.
Ooh. Oh my god, I forgot about Magic, but that guy can't shoot.
At least I know my team's going to win against you guys. Yeah, about shooting. Yeah. Even his sticker shot's terrible. All right, that's my roster.
Is it my turn?
Yes. Last pick.
Let me get a Laker legend, Luke Walton. That's small forward.
What's his current 3-point percentage? He ranked it up.
I'm on it right now. I'm on the stats.
Omari.
3-point percentage, career,
It's up to you, brother.
0.3, so it's 30, right? Oh no, wait, 332. That's low.
That's low.
Because a lot of the low ones are like 30, right? Or like
Oh,
20.
right. Yeah, 31 is the highest on this. This was 1,000 attempts. Westbrook's on this list. Moses, Charles, 1,000 attempts in here.
This is everyone in NBA history. Like anyone significant.
Yeah.
1,000 attempts is like
I'll take the insignificant. I'll take Luke Walton as a soft.
Dude, and Anthony Davis is on this list. 3%.
Bro, leave him alone.
for power forward. I don't know.
There you
I
go.
gotta look at his guys. Go. Is it Omari's turn, right?
Yeah, Morris.
I gotta look at this guy's 3-point percentage. I think I know who I'm getting.
I need a shooting guard, so.
Let me.
Who were we talking about? We had another one that we talked about.
For what, shooting?
Yeah. Oh, I know who I'm taking.
I think he's actually good at not shooting the basketball.
No, Marty's better at not shooting the black trust.
Well, because he got worse players.
Who were we? I said Tony Allen, and then who else?
You gave me another option on. Did you give me a power forward or a shooting
No,
guard?
give me another shooting guard. I forgot who it was.
After
I was said Tony.
because I mentioned the
What position was Jerry
Oh,
Stackhouse?
Mike Stevenson. That's what.
last.
Shooting guard can shoot.
Yeah, he did.
What position was Jerry Stackhouse?
Shooting guard. He could
Yeah,
shoot. He
that's
can
what I'm
shoot.
going.
Yeah, he couldn't shoot.
Midi?
He was a
Jerry
midi game.
Stackhouse then.
Let me get Jimmer for that and then be all right. Stinks.
My last pick, I'm going with Carlos Boozer.
I like that
That's
pick.
crazy.
Joe Budden?
Nobody got. For real. No one got DeAndre Jordan.
I just saw Corey Brewer's name. I wanted it.
Yeah.
Corey
You know, Corey Brewer had a random 50-point game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so random. What the
That's not good NBA player.
Isaiah Thomas was ass at shooting.
All right.
Troy Brewer, when I was rooting for the Clippers, nigga put us away. I was so fucking mad.
Yeah.
Corey
Josh
Brewer,
Smith,
dude,
too.
like, yeah, Corey Brewer and Josh Smith had the greatest of the lives on the Rockets, man.
That was
was
the
depressing.
all-time collapse.
That shit was depressing,
man.
dude. Like,
I got okay. I'm gonna go point guard or center.
Read out your knowledge shooting teams there.
Facts. So we got a bunch of brick squad. We got Ben Simmons, Tony
I
Allen,
didn't write my
Luke Walton, Charles Barkley, and Shaq. Damn, that's horrendous. That's just a bunch of bricks.
Oh my God, my team can do everything but shoot. So I got Magic at point guard, shooting guard, Dwayne Wade, small forward, DeMar DeRozan, power forward, Giannis, center, Andre Drummond, rebounding guard.
Jesus Christ, not a single three.
Single three team, man.
All middies. My team, they can't shoot, and they kind of can't do a lot of other things. They definitely can't shoot. At point guard, we got Michael Carter-Williams.
Oh,
That's crazy.
At shooting guard, we got Andre Roberson. Small forward, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Power forward, Carlos Boozer. And the center is Timothy Boston.
That would be a 3-win team. That's a 3-win team right there.
I love that team.
They getting single digits. They getting
We got some
3
decent
wins.
defenders, though.
Yeah.
Dude, we got Andre Roberson. We got MKG. Carlos
Yeah.
Boozer was an all-star before.
Yeah.
Hey, they gonna be like this, but that's gonna be their wins.
MKG.
That's gonna be their
Not
wins.
MKG. Michael Carter. What you see? Michael Carter
so
Williams
crazy.
peaked in his first NBA.
God.
He had 9 steals
They gonna win the first game of the season.
against the Heat too. It was against the Heat of
Yeah, okay.
crazy.
Crazy.
That's a great name there.
All right, man. So mine is Westbrook. Nigga can't shoot ever.
True.
I'm just kidding. Hey, probably Westbrook was kind of crazy, but he still stinks.
Yeah, if we're talking about
Yeah.
Lakers,
Yeah, like
Do you like Westbrook? Nothing your mouth that bad, bro. Let him talk his team, bro.
Got on his dick.
got
all-
Jerry
all-
Stackhouse. Jerry Stackhouse averaged 29 points and was not shooting threes. Westbrook and then Jerry Stackhouse. And then I got Josh Smith. And then they can't shoot either.
except
Ben
against
Wallace.
the Clippers.
Yeah, except against the Clippers.
Yeah.
Ben Wallace and Dwight. So
Yeah,
I like it.
Can't shoot either.
he's got a bunch of seasons. It's hard to even rank who can shoot worse. Like yeah.
I think of me getting MKG. Like,
Timothy Osgood
that's
puts
crazy,
you on
yeah.
the top.
yeah,
Timothy.
Bro, these Kevin Garnett, I was looking at Kevin Garnett because I wanted to. This guy is such bad 3-point percentage seasons, bro. Like 14%, 12%, 20%, 0%. There's some zero. Get over a percent.
DeAndre Jordan would have been terrible.
But he didn't shoot it over 1,000. That's why.
Yeah.
Apparently, Omari's a better 3-point shooter than DeAndre Jordan, so
Oh, for
that
sure,
would have
yeah.
been terrible if we saw.
I still think he'll beat you in that 3-point clock to this.
Yeah, true.
DeAndre will test this
In a park or the NBA 3?
Anywhere.
anywhere.
Because there's
Sure,
difference.
sure.
I fully believe there's a big difference.
And what happened when I was doing the 3-point contest?
No, park he doesn't like advantage because, well, it's easier for DeAndre, but
Yeah.
Omari's like habitat, you know?
No, but
I'm
DeAndre
better at
plays
that.
more basketball than Omari.
I mean, he's on the Bachelor.
He got in the finals game in Game 5, and he did not too
But
bad.
still practices. I mean, shoot, they're practicing.
Was he practicing threes?
Off
No.
season,
So, Omari
never
practices
know.
threes.
You never know.
Bro, DeAndre, hit our lineup, bro. We'll set something up, bro.
You're a good guy. Congrats on your championship.
Who's this? Who's this? Who's this?
Yeah, we should
got
draft
pictures
all
of
these
these
guys. Do you know any
Bro,
of these players?
so let's go back.
Jack Nichols, bro.
Wait, that's an actor. Oh, it's Jack
Yeah.
Nicholson. Never mind.
These were Mom Cousy. No, someone should have got it. Shoot, that dude definitely was. Oh man, these guys are a
I
lot.
don't know any of these guys. It's crazy. Oh, wait, I know Nate Thurman. I've seen ever his name.
Dave, he made that NBA 75 before the worst shooters in NBA history.
I don't know.
What's his name?
Like, this is premium. You got to buy this shit.
Oh, really?
Ben Wallace.
That's too old for stacks.
Oh, Ish Smith.
This is champion.
Bill Russell. I mean, yeah, he's Nate Thurman.
Tom Hawkins.
Gus Johnson. Dick Garlandmaker. Bro,
I
I'm
was
so
gonna say Gargo.
Maker. Pause. I don't know if that's pause.
Bro, how do you shoot 37% true shooting?
Yeah.
That means you shot like 2% off free throw. Let's say this guy, Joe Fultz, worst true shooting percentage in NBA history, shot 30% from the field, 76 from the free throw line, 0% from three.
It's still more reliable than Zion. 489 games played.
That's great.
And it was tough back in the day.
Yeah,
The dude took 20 shots a game and made 5
I was
on his career out.
That's so crazy.
Listen, look at this guy. 18% 3-pointer.
Tim?
Yeah. That's what I
was-
was saying. Like, top 10 in the Duncan. That's how I was saying. There's a player in the top 10 NBA was horrible 3-point percent. It would be Tim, but
He didn't shoot many of them.
Yeah.
exactly. But
Like, who did like true 3-point percent?
1,000 is more accurate to like them actually.
is that 1,000? Like the worst than 1,000?
This is just my NBA.
What is the one that you showed? The 1,000? Was it like Charles Barkley?
Yeah, ours is the worst ever.
I saw that.
This is everything. That was just.
Did you see this the TNT thing where it's like Charles versus Shaq and like bet on who's gonna make a 3? They showed Shaq's 1-3 and then like Charles had like 200 for like 1,000 or something.
That's why Kevin Hart beat Charles Barkley in the 3-point contest.
That's Charles Barkley. Well, like, okay.
Well, now he just doesn't do shit. So
Yeah, that's fair. bigger.
He's huge.
Paul tight.
All right, that's it. No, I just felt talk. We're racking it up.
He's huge.
We know that team.
Yeah, let us, or the worst team. I guess it doesn't really matter. But
Who's the worst?
we got a suggestion for an NBA draft from a comment, so we got to do that one next time. It was we spin a wheel and then we get an NBA team and we have to draft a player from that team. Like,
We could do it on the thing too.
so like your friend that suggested that, so we'll have to comment.
What was it, man? LL0 or something?
Yeah. So
Yeah, we will. But if he's our will.
But
no,
I mean,
no,
it's
we
not
30
30 slide. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's
all
30 slide.
30.
Yeah, that kid's a Rockets fan. Him and Hassan will be have fun together on here.
We're only gonna draft 5 players.
yeah. I mean, you might get the Rockets as a random wheel, so you might have to draft T-Mac or
No, another one we should.
I get already.
I'll set off camera. Don't want anybody stealing our idea.
Okay.
Fuck y'all other podcasts.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. Drop a like, drop a sub, and give us some suggestions for future stuff because the off season is underway. We all need some time.
Off season.
I don't know.
And hopefully we got the elite mic quality next time too. We're not sharing 3 mics. So thanks for tuning in. Peace out.